did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was?
That was not supposed to happen. How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. That was a accidental button press. Congratulations for joining, apparently. Flesh, thank you very much. Where the hell is my buttons? That's in the wrong place. Welcome to the stream, people. I'm not late. Can you believe it? How's it? Maureen on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. For those of you that don't know, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So hi to both of you. Who have we got so far? Maureen, obviously, on YouTube. Shady Milkman, Fitz, Grumpy, a.k.a. Gravy, Lonely Girl, Smooch, Trevelyan, Kim Bob, Landed Path, Tony Boy, Kim Bob with a resub, by the way. Thank you very much. CGI Shadow, Blind Illusions, Flash with a resub, 3, Drakov, Llama, who needs a shout out in the chat, and Birdie on YouTube as well. Are you way over there? Is that the same person that comes to Twitch all the time? It's called Birdie also, or is that a different Birdie? We've got 2 birdies. Thank you very much for joining, people. I'm obviously going into fucking Endless Archive, because that is exactly what we're here for. Why would you expect anything else? Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, different one. We've got 2 birdies. Nice. They're spelled differently. Don't worry. You haven't been compromised by someone taking your name. They are spelt different. I had to check, though. The mod is in. The mod is in, people. We've got to behave now. Boo. Right. Everything is fixed. I've got all my stuff and things on. I do need to, however, because it's a Witches Festival, I do have to check the Plunder Skulls, because I haven't been opening them. I opened 70 the other day, so that's half a light. I've got another 64. 2 birdies, we are doomed, right? So I'm going to take all this stuff and things, which is lots of stuff. Loads of recipes, loads of furniture. Hey, Zion Ninjas, how you doing today? I'm fucking tired, actually. Today's been a relatively lazy Sunday, as far as, well, in comparison to most days, but I'm still a bit tired. Howdy on there too. This, what? Why can I... Do you know what, YouTube? You need to move your fucking emotes, because I can't see the text message. Let me move this. I need to alter my chat a little bit. There we go. Byron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, what does it say? Someone post something else on YouTube. Just post anything. Just an emote or something, so I can scroll the chat up by one message. There's an overlay where the kind of press buttons now button is. And 3x. There we go. I got you. It's 3. He's on both Twitch and YouTube. You just I had to scroll my own chat to say hi to someone in YouTube that I'd already said hi to just then on Twitch. They're on both screens. See how much time was just wasted? I'm joking, dude. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Only Extra, how you doing? Mike, thank you very much indeed for the bump. If a message is too long, a couple of letters get moved off the side because of how the windows are set up, and it's just fucking stupid. That should be under the chat bar rather than on the chat bar, but what can you do? Rob, Buddha, Pauline, Emerald ESO, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I need to open these boxes, otherwise I'm gonna get distracted again. And it's all 3's fault. We're sticking to it. It's a good excuse, I think. Who has been in Endless Archive? Have you unlocked all of your stuff yet? 3 years? That went quick? It fucking did. That's loud. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate a bit of cake in the chat. Benicus Maximus has just started a hype train. 3 years, dude. 3 fucking years. Aren't you bored yet? Thank you very much indeed. Crystal Palace, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Zion Ninjas. This time I'm on YouTube. You are, Sergio. I can see you. I can see that this time you're on YouTube. Unlike some people who are on both, which really confuses me. Sometimes it's easy. Other times it's not. Because people have loads of different usernames, because that's perfectly normal. Roleplay on every single platform as a different person. We have got a lot of stuff. This is all furniture by the looks of it, or mostly. And some treasure bits. Woo! Hello! Ruby Candlefly Gathering. We just unlocked the thing. Visual FX. Brilliant. We'll take that. After 64 bloody Plunder Skulls, I should expect so. Let's eat these. Some of these need to be consumed. Sod's law that none of this is on my main server, because that would be great right now. Apocrypha recipe as well. Fantastic. Gold one. Eat them all, eat them all, eat them all. They need to be sold. Slottables, nothing. That food can go away. I don't need that in my inventory. These need to be eaten. Because that's for the mount and that's for the pet. Furnishings, fucking loads of them. That furnish, we're going to look at that actually. Because I've got to drop all this in my house anyway. Why have I got 317 ping? I disagree. Thank you. It's fixed again now, don't worry. Server lag. See, I told you it happens. Sometimes. I don't have any plan in this house. Everything is just dumped. Why are you swinging light attacks at me? That's not how you say hello. Sorry if that's confusing. You type hello if you really want to say hello. Bashing someone just means, hey, look at me. Look at me. No. Mike is in both chats, by the way. Behave. He's trying. Wanker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I say behave and then someone comes in with the name Wanker. Good job. Welcome. How the fuck you've kept the name for this long, I still do not know. But that's how we know you. Lucky you. All this shit, man. So much stuff. These spikes are mathis. Look at that. What? Confirm. I don't want to confirm. I want to get something else out of my bags and put it on the floor. It's a good job this isn't my main server, because I would be having a fit right now, because I've got no more room left on my houses from all this shit. True story. I don't know how that became a standard greeting in ESI, but it is what it is. Right? What that is, Llama, unfortunately, in those instances, is someone that wants their achievement to be presented to an audience, but they don't have one. So they try to desperately get your attention so that you can show everyone. Or they're like, hey, look at me, I'm better than you. That usually happens. Sometimes, though, they're nice people just saying hi. But usually, that kind of stuff, especially where you spawn on your stream, is, look at me, chat, look at me, look at me. Maybe that individual is different, but it does happen. Amber and I greet each other by bashing each other when we're on our stalks. It's not unheard of, but I wouldn't do it to a stranger. Are you explaining how it works, Shady? I'm aware. I mean, from experience, certain individuals do it to get your attention and not necessarily in a positive way. We can't have nice things anymore because when you explain how things really are, people get confused. I know people say hello like that. Never mind. Good evening, Zion Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. For example, there are some that are a bit trolly on my main server that make a habit of chasing me around when I'm on live stream. They all put on random titles and they bash the fuck out of me to go, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's not a greeting. They don't even fucking like me. They hate my fucking guts, but they want to make sure they get on the camera so they can show you how cool they are. That's called photo bombing. But you should normally do that on someone you like rather than someone you don't like. Hello is jumping up and down. Do you know what? It's really weird. Fel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's really weird. It's not even Fel, is it? It's the what the fuck is it? Feliron? Did I say it right? I always say people's names wrong. My mistake if I did. Glenn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This here, in ESO, is normally known as a teabag, which is not actually how you use your balls, but that's what people call it. However, if you were in, say, Conan, for example, and you did this, that's hello. Games are confusing because nobody knows what they really mean. What can you do? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we've got rid of some of our stuff. We're going to go and do stuff and things. Let's see. Our ninjas on. We've got a few. Right. Excluding... This is not a negative to you. You've already been it. Excluding Priska or Spirit, because both of you have been on here already as a duo. Do we have any other EU, PC EU ninjas that want to join for Endless Archive? I don't give a fuck what you're using. It doesn't matter. Whisper me in game. The first whisper is come with me. The universal sign of I'm friendly, right? But yeah, there are different ways to use it. I'm doing it again. Some people do it to be friendly because they're like, oh my god, I can't believe it's you. Hi. And other people do it to try and get the attention of your audience because they hate your fucking guts, but they want to terrorize your camera with their toxic behavior. And that sometimes does happen. Some people write offensive words and other people just jump up and down. However, at the same time, some people wave and say hi and they're just really excited and they're happy and they're friendly. So it could go either way. But certain individuals, I know the difference. I applied for the EU Guild. Awesome. I don't do guild invites on the stream. But don't worry, an officer will get to that soon. Squatilia Gaming, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Today's been a very good day so far as progression goes for me. Beat all 3 Vatashran portals on Vet. Just boss left now. Nice! VVH in the chat if you haven't already seen the guide, but I think you have. That last boss, big tip here. Apart from the 3 individual portals and the way that I teach the mechanics in the video, obviously showing you how to prioritize certain ones, etc, 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 boring stuff. Big tip. She doesn't hit you that often. She's not the problem. That boss is not the problem. The mechanics are. She will dance around in the middle of the room doing this. Saying hello in Conan. She'll do some wicked flips. That's it. It's just dramatic. All you need to do is mind your feet. The rest of the time, she is going to die. It's inevitable. Doing this and leaving her to her own devices will damage her. She will die. You don't have to force it. If you are trying to DPS check or DPS test against that boss, you're doing it wrong. Yes, you can, of course, nuke it later when you're really good. But to start with, stop stressing over the boss and deal with the mechanics. She will eventually die. That's the biggest tip I can give you. The archive is broken. It killed me far too many times today. Up, down, up, down. Hello, Zion Ninjas. Rav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. FYI, PlayStation Guild invites are on hold for me. My PlayStation is in the shop. No worries, Mike. Not a problem. Can't believe he's in the shop. It's because he's getting a boosted. He's getting a NOS tank attached to it for the Endless Archive, so you can go much more faster. We've got no one on PC EU that wants to join. Really? All the time that I stream over the last 6 years, I always get that shit in the back going, well, if you're on my server, I'd join. I'm on PC EU. Okay, well, now I am. I can see you at the back hiding. Fuck it, I'll go solo then. I don't give a shit. Right, here we go. Let's see how lucky we are today. It may be a relatively short stream today in comparison to some streams. because I'm fucking tired and I need to get off here by midnight. But if we go over, we go over. Whatever. I just put it off half an hour ago. You just put what off half an hour ago? I've been dying mostly to Flame Weaver so far. I keep getting body blocked by Colossals. So here's the tip. This is going to sound really obvious, and it's not meant to be rude. I would, but you said not to whisper. Correct. I did say not to whisper. So that still applies, Spirit. Denied. I've been dying. Right. So, Emerald, if you push the boss or aggro them from the outside, you'll trigger another skeleton and so on and so forth. They're on health percentages that they come in, or you can aggro them initially. Focus them. Always focus that fucking skeleton. Obviously, if the flame shape is in a room, interrupt it, but focus the skeleton. Because if you do end up pushing the boss, you are going to end up with more and more and more and more. You can take them one after the other after the other. Good evening, stream. Never ends. Something Stubby, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mike's got an Xbox badge surgically applied to his PS5 so he can still claim Xbox best box. Haha! Very good. The PC. Oh, I see. Right, fuck it, we're going in anyway. Wait a minute before I do. Did I buy the 7 things? 21k. 4 left. 4 left. I'm gonna save for that because I do want to get the big one. Fuck it. Let's go. We've got 2 more bonuses to get. Actually, no, 3. We've got 3 bonuses to get, but 2 major ones, excluding the extra life, and that's the speed buff and the strength of the verses? Or strength of the vision? Strength of the verses. Irritation for the grapple bosses. You put in the video most optimal or just a preference, by the way. Well, since it's based on how you approach the fight, optimal is subjective to your preference. It's different per person. However, I recommend it because it seems to be the easiest to get to grips with for most people. Because the nasty staggering effects that will happen inevitably from one on another and another, having all 3 mechanics in at the same time, it's less stressful to have it in the order that I've put it in than it is to do it any other way. It doesn't mean it's more optimal as such, it just seems to be easier for most people. Whereas you may differ. You may find that first mechanic really, really difficult and the last one really easy, so in which case for you, switch it around. It varies. David Oswald, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nash, welcome. How you doing? Right, let's go. I did ask people on PCEU if they wanted to join, except Priska and Spirit, because they've already had a turn. Because obviously this is just duo stuff, so it's very, 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 very limited if we get the same person every single stream taking up the same space. But no one joined, so I'm fucking soloing. Bollocks! Let's go. Bob and Weaving, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is called Fair's Fair. If the people that have already had a chance have had theirs, and no one else wants to join, I'll do it on my fucking own. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Whee! Boing! Yesterday was nuts, though. You could feel the fatigue kicking in, though. It was proper late by the time we finished. We did so well, and then at the end, it was just like life after life after life, fucking dead. Never mind. Whee! Don't you just love jump block? Console people, you've only got a week left. Be excited. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Yep, pretty much. I try not to make it a habit that the same person is in every single time. I try to kind of spread fairly thin and let other people have a chance. Today's not that day. Mind you, it's Sunday, isn't it? Everyone's in bed. Good for you. I'm not. I'm kind of fucking fan up, though. It's bloody hot. It's not hot outside. Not at all. It's fucking freezing. But in here, it's a sauna. Look how bad look how severe the quality of the air is in here. If you have a Dyson, you know exactly what that means. That means basically you're dying. Read that already. Right. I'm gonna get 4K and then go buy that buff. So I don't give a fuck how I get it, whether it's a boss or a loot goblin or another achievement with a box in it. I don't care. Ooh, dead. Could put the PC back on. Very tempting. Too late. I'm already in. Boing. It was cold. Maybe next time. Wabino, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a fast-moving stream. I gotta keep going. Hello, everyone. Blazer, how you doing? Welcome. That one. Thank you. You're welcome. Got a boss round already. That was fucking quick. Shadowrend, really? Why can't I have you much later on?
But I think you can handle it.
So, this is very simple. Block it. That was hard, wasn't it? When the ads come in, stay close to the boss and kill them. If you move away from the boss, generally in Banished Cells 1, the boss will land on your head. It will jump on you. That is his mechanic. He will jump you. So don't run away, because otherwise someone has to interrupt that boss in order for you to stop being eaten to fuck. However, in here, that mechanic is still somewhat intact. He will still jump you, but he'll charge you and knock you over instead. That is in the video. Put endless in the chat. As many bosses as I could get hold of in that video, including the Marauders, including the last boss and its final transformation. All the different ones are in there. There's actually 68 in the video. All individual mechanics explained. The ones that are missing, obviously, because it's almost... Well, it's not almost impossible. It's extremely fucking hard to have them all. Although I have now seen them all. Those will be added to the written guide once it's finished, which I'm aiming for this week. Crystal or stun recovery. Or block cost reduction. We're taking the crystal. Good start. Now we just need 2 more of those. Sorry, I'm wiggling a bit because my fucking neck. It's got a trap nerve. Good morning, Zara Ninjas. Tiny Drop Bear, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I really struggled to say your fucking name then. Tiny Drop Bear, how you doing? Baron Zadara killed me 3 times. So did Zahasa. Dude, Zahasa's fucking insane and really fun. Baron is dramatic as fuck. And if you're used to the normal mechanics, it's slightly different, but not too much. But if you put endless in the chat, those bosses are there. They've got a timestamp. Every single boss in that video has got a timestamp, so you can just go straight to it. Some of the bosses are like 30 seconds long. Some of them are about 3 minutes. They vary depending on their difficulty level, but they are all there. When I say they're all there, I mean the whole fight. Video is so damn clutch. Keep up with the first runs yesterday and timestamps. Nice! I'm glad it was useful. Happy Monday morning or close to Monday mornings. I do not say the M word in here. TS Bloodline, how you doing? Test Bloodline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Words are really hard today, I'm afraid. Names are hard. Even people I already know the names of. Lightning Dragon kicked me off the pedestal. I was really salty. Don't get to the side of the dragon. They wing flap. Just like every dragon in the game. If you stand near their wing, you are going to get a golden sky shard. It's a joke, by the way, YouTube. Golden sky shard is a meme. If you fall off a cliff, that's your excuse for jumping off. Monday at Guinness all day. Ooh, Monday can hurry up then. What have we got? Stain enemies give you a major buff, or we can do stuff and things. We'll take that. Wasn't there on purpose. Noted. I actually was not on the side of the dragon the other day, and he flapped his wing, and I was in front of him, and he still knocked me off. So go figure. Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I might be too tired for this today. There's a lot of stuff going on. Whee! Why are you hide for? In between watching you and making a Guinness brine on my beef brisket. Take your word for it. Did you bring any for the rest of the class? Because we all want some now. Boss number 3. Oh, 2 even. How many we had? Just Shadowrend. It's one day rolling into another, isn't it? Class skills increase. Execute is stronger. Excellent, we'll take it. Would you like to ship it? Ambush, what a lovely idea. We've got the Spindle Clutch 2 boss. Endless in the chat. Spindle Clutch 2 in the chat if you want that as well. It's all there. This one is slightly different to the original boss, though, because he is basically a mixture of the group version of Spindle Clutch and the mini in the last fight of VKA, where he does the floor punchy fists. You'll see in a minute. Come on. That. Punches come out. That isn't part of the actual fight in Spindle 2. As well as a sound effect in the menu and an Endless Archive that reminds me of old school Modern Warfare lobby noises. Can you make the noise in the chat so I can hear it, so I know what you mean? Drag will also yell you off a cliff edge, and I remember gotta block that as a foul to my no death. Dude, as you fall to your death. Yes, you also pushed me off cliffs. That happened once. Bloop. Is that the sound? Nah, I heard that one. I know what one you mean. Oh, man. Why is it so fucking hot? Is the heating on? Hold on. It fucking is. Christ. Someone must be having a shower because it's on about 8 million degrees. Hold on, let me turn this up a bit. Not the heat in the fan. Fucking hell, I'm baking. It's in between two computers as well, with all the doors and windows shut. So before anyone tries to give me any backseat aircon advice, we don't have aircon here. Shut up. It's my situation, not yours. I'm allowed to whinge about it. I'm live. Let's go! That'll do. Oh, no, I took the martial attacks one. I don't have any. Cancel that. If we get the bleed, that's going to work. We're going to hope for the bleed. You need Guinness in that schooner guard. I need something in there, dude. That's squash. Or juice. Please get the bleed heavy attack, for fuck's sake. Then we didn't waste the perk. Otherwise, we'll just have to put caltrops on or something just for the sake of getting a buff. We won't do that. That would be a negative. It wouldn't actually help out. Thank you for the follow. Boing. Got that already. I want to get the buff, so once I've got 4k of the currency, we're going to get it. New champion point, thank you very much. We need those because I've still got some mitigation bonuses missing. Only one, actually. Both of these. Oh no, that's fine. That's for the meteor. Secret. Is it you at the Vatashran leaderboard about 300k score with the Sork on PlayStation EU? Possibly. I've had around 300k on the Sork. I've had 304, 305 on the Templar. What does the name say on PlayStation EU? The username. Like, spell it exactly as you see it. And I'll tell you if it's me or not. Bear in mind I'm talking gamer tag. Because it will tell you character names and that, I mean, that is the difference. Of course you're immune. Why would you not be immune? You've got a crystal in the middle of the room. I did not press that twice, game. Stop it. That was not ideal. I'm not doing too well today. I think I'm too tired. That was sneaky. DJ ANK, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's get rid of some of these, because that hunger thing is going to get on my nerves. If these keep knocking me out. DJ, are you really excited for the console release of this? BFG is fun in here. Just stand on top of the stairs, a straight line beam. It's almost like you've managed to use the build as it should be used. With a beam. Glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like it's a 747 make a rough landing. Bowen. Uh-oh. Crystal. Oh my god. The last wave of this is quite rough, actually. There's a lot of CC, which is annoying. So there's lots of interrupts, lots of break free, lots of fucking heavy attacks and shit. You gotta get rid of the crystal, though, otherwise she's immune. Yeah, literally everything stuns you in here. You can do it. I know, I made a guide about it. I've done this before anyway. Just, it's live now, that's the difference. Whee! She's gonna give up in a minute. You have faith. I Don't know what to tell you. Read that already. Veleron, what was the username of the one on the leaderboard that you found? CrossFit, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Didn't see you there. Need to move one of these windows over a little bit. By the way, I'm streaming on 2 platforms, so it's a bit tricky. That's for the pet. Happy days. Ooh. Heal or damage? Heal. He's not gonna be something horrible. And she shouldn't be too bad in the first first arc anyway. There are a million fireworks going off outside. Hopefully you cannot hear that. Who's... Well, someone was hitting me. There was a clink sound from like a light attack after the enemy was dead. From the dot. Zion Gaming character name is Farmface. Yep, that's me. That's my lazy sock. That was from live stream. I was pushing for over 300 and I kept doing stupid stuff because I was reading chat. That was this. Well, this particular build, but on that server. So there you go. Confirmed. That was me. Ladies, enjoy the stream. Bloodline, thank you for watching. Gotta bleed. That will be stronger because of the buff. That's not the one we wanted because that's only a verse. We want the vision. Kalurian. Endless in the chat if you want the guide for this boss. He does have very similar mechanics to the actual dungeon itself. These totems didn't used to be there visually. Maybe that was a visual bug. But the skeletons do come out. You will have to deal with them. They changed him slightly. Let's enjoy the stream. I've read that one already. Thank you. How much monies do I have? 22.4k at the moment. Okay, we've got martial attacks increased by blah per stack. We don't have the buff yet. We don't really want to do that on purpose. Last time it was an accident. Hopefully we can take advantage of it in a bit. Reduction to ulti cost, block reduction. We'll take that. We want survival stuff. You can stack the damage stuff later. Get the defensive stuff nice and early. Because at the moment, they don't hit that hard. And it's not that hard to kill them in comparison to much later. So build your defenses up nice and quick so that when the rounds do get harder, you are somewhat bolstered survival-wise. That includes break free and recovery costs. Because you will need to do that a lot. Even more so if you're on your own. And that is player luck and player skill, player luck, because it depends on what you're up against, and build specifics all combined into one. Because if you're on something that really, really suffers with the ability to break free, block, dodge roll, and all that kind of stuff, and you haven't accounted for that issue that you're going to come into, then you may struggle. That one. Does anyone else in the chat, YouTube or Twitch, have the do-do-do song? You must hum something when you're just playing games. Everybody does. Usually the tune from the game you're playing, but... Dragonborn all the time. Melty, melty. In my head most days, thanks. You have one? Yes? Or the same one? Because that was the question, wasn't it? Do you have one? We got halfway there. I should have led with, what is it? Usually Spider Pig? That's a good one. Same one? But that was a Baby Shark song. I mean, that's a bit of an earworm, I guess. Even though people claim to hate it, they still sit there humming it. True, they do. Score was 289 with a similar build. Nice! Dude, I was pushing for over 300 on that one. I was going to try and go for about 302, 305, something like that. And it can, but my focus face was not really there because I was live streaming. So although I did very good in comparison to most players, I was trying to beat my personal best. And at the same time, I got a bit unlucky. There's an element of RNG in there in a lot of the fights. And sometimes it can work in your favor, sometimes it won't. Like the lurchers, for example, you can knock one down to just around sort of 85% health, splat the shit out of another one. Other times, you'll try and splat the shit out of another one, and it'll swap and swap and swap and swap, and it wastes time. So that can contribute to your run. And also the tunnels, sometimes that doesn't go right. I'm the beginning and the end of your credits music. Nice, Elvin PS. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're like a pina colada getting songs stuck in your head. Is that the one for you? Trying to get 300. You'll do it, dudes. You'll do it. Block it. Endless in the chat if you want the guide for this boss as well. I remember, almost every single boss is in that guide. Almost every single boss. Well, actually, you forgot about this one. I didn't forget about any. I just recorded as many as I possibly could. And there are 68 in that video. So, remember what I said? Almost all of them? Almost means not all of them, but nearly. I think there's technically, in the video, 4 missing. So there's 68, including the Marauders, the last boss in its final form, and the secret boss that we fought earlier, the Arcanist. There's a lot of stuff gone into that video. It's fucking insane. Look at her, look. Taunting me with AoEs. Dancey feet. Where's the light, please? Thank you. This is just like the one in the dungeon. Except for that phase she just had where she splattered me with loads of stuff. I'm not going to get that yet. No, you don't. You're not going to let me go anywhere near it. You do get a couple of seconds of safety once you pick that up, but they're not letting that go close enough. Forget it, got it. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Oh, you bitch, I nearly had it. I could feel her creeping up. Can you piss off? She's going a bit faster than usual. Ah, scamp there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's quicker than usual today. They should look really. The light is being really horrible and not going anywhere near the fucking synergies. She should not stun you when that happens. If you are in the synergy animation, she shouldn't stun you. Heal, please. Thank you. Oof. That's 3. That was not correct. Something went wrong there. I don't want the synergy. Don't need it. Whatever am I doing? Her mechanics today are a little delayed. Or a little further ahead, rather. The triggers are slightly off. The light was unfortunate, though. It almost felt like they were trying to keep me away from it. Not a nice boss regardless. Same mechanics as the main fight though. So CT in the chat for Castle Thorn if you haven't seen the dungeon before, or Endless in the chat and go to the timestamp for this boss. Read already. Bear me just 1 second. Those just run a bit. Oh man. Fucking dust going up my nose. We've got a new filter for it, and it's the wrong one. And then we got the right one to make sure double checked to get the right one, and they still sent the wrong bloody one because they don't put the carbon filter in it anymore. So now all the fucking crap is coming out. But I still need to have it running because otherwise I'm just gonna overheat. Thank you for the link. Oh shit. I would take that, but we want to stack these. I drop fire in combat now. Bring the enemies to you. Boss round coming up soon. Sky Shard. Go to Master. Walk into it, please. I haven't even had the fire land yet. Oh, now it does. After everything's dead. Brilliant. Ha! Stand in the fire. Oh, you run away. The fire drops underneath you. 50-50 chance to drop it when you're in combat. And, of course, it drops there. Perfect. I could wait here for him to... Fuck him. Watch it run out instantly. Naz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I've been a bit unlucky with the visions. I've had 2 possible transformation stacks. So 1 ice, 1 fire. I took a physical one when I really didn't mean to. It's been a bit of a long day, to be honest. Maybe I'm just tired. Ooh, secret. Summoned Booknado added to mementos. Nice. Let's go, let's go. We're going to try and get 3 at once. Come on. Walkies. Come on. Don't you dare run away. Endless Verse unlocked. Come on. We get these minions. Uh-oh. Nearly one-banged it. Ah, there's one more. I didn't see that. I wasn't sure. Ah, there's 2. Fuck. Ten seconds-ish. Come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up. Yes! Must have done it. Smashed. Have a good night, everyone. Have fun in the archive. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. That one. Do I have enough monies? Currency. 23k. 2 more. Then we'll get it. Total Must has to die. Doggies. I'm sure there was one more. Apparently not. Boss round. Tomfoolery. I'll give you weaponry. Tomfoolery. That weaponry bonus doesn't apply to your light or heavy attacks. It only applies to your active skills. The ones that you have to actually press. So they made that somewhat clear. Shame though. That would have been amazing. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, Zion Ninjas. I did the thing last night. What's the thing? What did you do? Also, welcome. I'm going to assume you mean Endless Archive. Did you smash the crap out of it? Where's the bubbles? 3, 2, 1. Glow, dodge. It's 1. Glow, dodge. It's 2. And just shield against that one. Yes, I know. If you don't hit her, then you don't get them. But I want to hit her. Because I can. You finally got Dramafra Destroyer? No fucking shit. That is awesome. Well done. How was your adrenaline? Did you shit yourself? Did I play on Xbox? No, it's on PC. This isn't out on Xbox yet until next week. Or a week after. You got just over a week left, basically. He was absolutely pumped. Nice. Claw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit of cake in the chat, by the way, for Tink. Well fucking done.
Killed her. This version, she's spreading across the books in this archive.
Still don't have enough. We need a couple more bosses. What have we got?
Finished here.
Error effect increased. Healing done increased. Major and minor effects durate. Do not. I said this yesterday. I said this the day before. I said this the day before that. And I said it on PTS streams as well. Do not take that buff as the lazy sorg. No, that's a very specific build. On that build, do not take that buff. That will enhance the duration of your major sorcery and major brutality that comes from crit surge, and it will make it look like crit surge lasts longer. The healing side of it does not. So to stop yourself being confused, don't get that. How come the trim's gone? They were what? I can't even see the thing. Harry, I can't see your message yet. Someone bump the chat up so I can see the message. Your fucking emotes are in the way. Stupid YouTube. I'm good, chilling. Thank you for asking. You're welcome, dude. So I'm gonna get this. Bump, thank you. They're gone. They were class. What the trims? What the trims gone? What are we talking about, Harry? Do you mean the braids? They're gone. Air effect damage increase or healing done. We're gonna take healing done. Fuck it. It's really stupid. Sorry, what I said made no sense. It didn't. You meant the braids. Right, got there. No. After like 20 years, except for having it cut once, I decided to just cut the fuckers off because it's too much stress. Too much fucking maintenance. Too much hassle. Too fucking expensive. Take too long to get it done. I just, after that long, like many fucking years, I just said fuck it. And it was a very tough decision to just... So technically, I need a haircut again because it's grown out again really fucking fast. But now, I just keep some on top and then just skin fade the sides. But at the moment, again, it's grown out. Now we've got a fucking Marauder. Brilliant. We do not want a Marauder. Give me a skill. That one. Utility. Perfect. And it's shit. Oh, I do not want that. Oh, no. That is not the perk we wanted. We got shakedown, so we charge at him. I don't want to be anywhere fucking near him. Fuck him. We'll keep one sphere alive. Oh, that's going to help, actually. Woohoo! Mr. Blade, motherfucker. Whee! Watch out. This is the hardest one. He's horrible. What did you call me? Oh, dear. We didn't... That actually did benefit a little bit, which is strange. I don't want to kill you. I want to kill this. No, you don't. Oh, I'm going to kill the ad. I don't want to kill the ad. Get out of the AoE, you stupid. Bye. We get that speed buff. That'll make this fight a lot easier. Just saying. Should we... Fuck it. Use it. Bye. Fucking bastard. Oh, look at that ad pull. Yoink. Bye. That was close. The utility skill that I gained from this round that I thought was going to be fucking useless is actually becoming quite useful because I can use it for the ads. Just teleport across the room. Woohoo! Careful! If he touches me, I'm fucked. His bleed is horrendous. Hello, I meant to talk to me about all about mechanics in this game. Wish you make what? Wish you make for the new dungeons. I will. I've already been working on it, but I'm behind because I've had too much to do. This video alone was like 47 hours worth of footage. Plus I've got builds to come out, plus class guides and all the rest of it. I am doing it, don't worry. I have not forgot. You don't have to prod me. But I appreciate the fact that people are looking forward to it. It's just too much work at the minute. So much to fucking keep up on. The whole year has been a complete clusterfuck. That boss is horrible. And now I've got gold all over the room. Even Zion Ninjas. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That was a really weird... I could have jumped down there, actually. That was a really weird buff to get. If you jump down there, he's a Dalek. He can't do stairs, so he'll just get stuck. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Did I say hi properly to Nicola and Barrett and Harry? Welcome, by the way. Oh! That will help. 10 gifted subs on Twitch. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. Bit and cake in the chat. We've got a dead dragonborn, people. Let's go. I just kicked my headphones off the side of the computer. Oops. Thank you very much indeed. If you received a gifted sub from Fitz, make sure you say thank you in the chat to the gifter and refresh your stream. On Twitch, you do not have to watch adverts anymore. Enjoy. Air effect abilities have increased. Awesome. Dude, you're an absolute legend. Karate Kid is on the throne again. You RNG lucky bastard. Also, Nicola, outside of the videos, a couple of them do have written guides on the website. If you put website in the chat and go to the guides tab, and it will scroll down showing all about mechanics. The one you're looking for might already be in there. Because while I run out of time for videos at the moment, while I'm doing other things for videos, got so many to fucking do, written guides are still being kept up to date to some extent. There's a couple missing, I know, but I'm on a million different things at once at the minute. Don't worry, the series isn't dead, otherwise this guide wouldn't have come out. This one had to take priority though, because it's absolutely fucking massive. This is the biggest all about mechanics video that has ever been released, and it is huge. Even more bigger than the Maelstrom run. The Maelstrom one. I think Vatashan was a little bit shorter than the Maelstrom. In fact, it might be half the length.
Your rewards are here. If you want them.
Tomfoolery all day long. It's tomfoolery, I know. Oh, fucking harvester. Perfect. Hate harvesters. Give me ulti, please. I did not double cast. And of course I dropped the fire miles away from her. Get off. Don't let her get the feasts, because she will heal. Tomfoolery is the best. Yes, it is. It's fucking nuts. I'm gonna get it again. I don't need it because I'm full, but I just gained loads more ulti. Have I got enough yet? No. Balls. I haven't seen a loot goblin yet either. Fuck. That's what we want. That's boosted because of the buff I got yesterday, so we keep that forever. And it's boosted because I've got a 12% increase to bleed, physical, and poison disease damage. So we're taking that. The rest of these are great, but we're taking that. That is one of the most awesome buffs if you are the Lazy Sork, because you just have to heavy attack and get a free bleed on everything. Any target you heavy gets a free bleed on it. And it is aggressive. It's already on him, let him die. Watch. He's just going to die in the corner. Look. Tick, 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 dead. Next. How strong is Stamina Nightblade Enders? That depends on how you build, because there's billions of different ways to make a build. The Stamina Nightblade is extremely broad. Depends on you as a player, and depends on how you build versus the content. Unless, of course, you are talking about a very specific build, in which case I can answer something a bit more accurately. Outside of that, that's a very broad question. There's no set in stone way to build a said Stamina Nightblade. That's just a resource preference. Oh shit. Remember, the hybridization pass to the game actually changed it so that weapon and spell damage are both contributors to damage of any kind. So whichever one is highest is the one that will benefit to the skill, regardless of the skill's cost. And also your Magicka and Stamina, whichever one is highest, also contributes to the strength of the skill, regardless of its cost. It used to be, if it costs Stamina, you need Stamina. Now it's whatever your highest resource is, regardless of what pool it comes from. Sting, thank you very much for the link. That is actually a Stamina Blade on the channel. That does work very well in here. But again, that's a skill thing, so it depends on whether you can use it or not. If you can't, don't worry. You can still alter stuff that works for you. Damage shield, nice. Astera, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope your Sunday has been good and you've gotten stuff done. Yes and no. It's been a Sunday. That's what it's been. Boing. Spell thief. Bleed is on him already. He's dead. That spin killed me yesterday. By the way, people, if it wasn't in the video already, because there's an abundance of information in there, that wicked spinny whizzy stuff on the ground, do not step in that for more than a second. That ticks like every half a second, and it is so bloody aggressive. If you've got 30k health, you're dead in 2 seconds. So stay out of it. Get out really fast. Minions. Bulwark needs to die very, very fast. If not, you need to make sure that you've got some form of survival, otherwise you're fucked. He will do a channel which spreads an AoE underneath your feet. When it pops, you need to be blocking. Or during its time, actually, you need to be blocking. Because when it pops, it's going to throw you across the room. If you try and dodge roll it, it's just going to fling you. You have to block it. Would you recommend Cleric or his keeper for the healer? I know, they are both good. That's not the point. Which would you recommend? Yeah, Mike, which would you recommend? Why are you asking my mods which one of the builds that I made would they recommend? Can't even ask the streamer anymore. Ask someone else instead. I know how it is. I see. I mean, you asked the correct person. Oh, dear. You know the answer I'm going to give you anyway. I'm going to tell you both. They're both different, and they're both effective. Just depends on which one you preference. Oh, we've got Tiny Goat buff. Run! Keep in mind, one's a Temper and one's a Warden. So if you have one Temper, I'd recommend a Cleric. If you have a Warden, I'd recommend his keeper. There you go. See, they're different classes. So shrug, indeed. Fuck off! He's trying to get me. You have to eat cake, by the way, people. Put cake in the chat. Not the word. There's emotes for it. You eat sweet rolls, and then you build up your ultimate, and then you headbutt the butcher. Because Zanad, you made both, so you have different opinions on both. No, I don't. I don't have different opinions on both. I have different purposes for both. Words mean things. You want an external opinion. See, that's different. So, half of your sentence was correct. Boing! I have the same opinion for both. They are both designed to do their job, and they both do. And that's more of a statement of fact rather than an opinion. Yeah, they're different. Whee! Ah, there it is. I did a whole lap without realizing where it was. That's what happens when you get tired on a Sunday and you're distracted. Because you never fucking stop. Thinking about making a healer, so I'm considering which to do. Depends on style. So one of them is a heavy armor one. And it is built for very large heals. But at the same time is protecting your group. Whereas the other one is built to protect differently, but also supply a high uptime of buffs and bonuses, but is squishier. They are both different because they are both very different classes. Can Unicorn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It depends on what you're looking for, Asterio. Basically, look at both and decide which one you want to do. Simple as that. I know that sounds really complicated, but it's not. Whichever one you go, ooh, maybe, that's your answer. Ooh, there we go. You defeated the Butcher. I did. Kind of like the Cleric mostly because it's heavy armor, and I'm all for heavy armor. There you go. You answered your own question. What's your favorite class and race? I don't necessarily have a favorite class because I play absolutely everything, and I teach people absolutely everything. So I don't want to force you into a kind of a tunnel where you must go that way or else, because I want you to watch all the stuff. Favorite race? You won't see it on many builds. If we're talking lore-wise, or even visual aesthetics, Dark Elf. And always has been. Oh, that's not fair. We've got a boss round, and they're giving me Flame Aura, which is great, or Taunt. Gotta take the Taunt, haven't I? AFK, you're a goat. That's hilarious. It is. They put enders in the chat, and the secrets are all explained in the video. I don't have a favorite race and class combo because they make no difference, essentially, as a flat combination. You have to consider everything else you're doing if you want to go over the micro bonuses that they have. Every class can play every role effectively anyway. It just depends on how you want to build. It's a tagline in the game. Any class, any race, any role. They didn't say that just so they could put it on billboards. That is actually how the game is designed. So, literally up to you. But if I have to argue which is my favorite race, lore and aesthetically, it would be Dark Elf. However, you won't see it on a lot of the builds. You can use it on all the builds, but you won't see it in the videos that often. That was ridiculous, by the way. She's dead. There are mechanics for that. And they get worse the further you go in. Because the arcs get more stressful. We have that in common. I too like done messy. There you go. What do we get? Don't pick that one as the lazy sork. Do not pick extended favor as the lazy sork. Learn that now. Increase healing per stack. That's health recovery even. And magic damage over time effects. That one, it doesn't affect wall of elements. It affects single target ones. Map and favorite races Klingon. Always one in there. Trust the mod. Uh-oh. Totem Master at the back. Bleed on you. Fuck. Bleed on you. Look, they just die in the corner. Is there any specific I need to look out for on the 3rd level boss? Yes, actually. At 60% of the Ice Atro's health, the Manticore will spawn in the room. Make sure you kill the Icicle as soon as possible so it's just you and the Manti left. Don't sit there trying to micromanage one and then the other and then one and then the other and going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Focus the target that you are currently on, and when the next one spawns, deal with its mechanics, but still focus on the target you were already hitting. That is in the video. Endless in the chat. Will there be a 3rd stages, right? So, again, that is in the video. Very clearly. There's 4 in fact. But, is that round over? Good. Phase 1, you're just fighting the boss. Phase 2, you're fighting the boss in an astronaut at 60% health-ish, depending on how quickly you push it, because it can kind of stagger over. But when the ad comes in the room, you've got new mechanics to deal with, but don't go and kill that ad. Focus on the boss. Then, once the boss is dead, focus on the Icicle. Once the Icicle brings the other ad in the room, continue on the Icicle, and then fight the last boss on its own. Lazy Sork just healed. Bet Layer Master Lock hard mode. Ha! I had to think about that. VLOMHA. HM even. That was tricky. Bet Layer of Master Lock. I can do acronyms. Congratulations. Well done. Pause. Put endless in the chat. The guide is there. But you can use a timestamp to go straight to the last boss. Let me try out my last life anyways. Okay. So if you're on your last life anyway and you're trying to get it done, it's up to you whether you go in there and wing it or take a second because you don't lose any score for time. Time is not counted in here. Put endless in the chat. Follow that link. And on the timestamps, go to Thoat Replicanum. It is there. Endless has 2 S's. Oh, dear. There you go. There's a timestamp to the last boss. There's a timestamp to every boss in there. There's 68 bosses recorded in there with mechanics. Go there. That will help. The Manti does have a specific mechanic, though, where it puts glass above your head or shards or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Countdown 3, 2, 1, and then a big circle will appear. When that circle appears, you need to be dodge rolling. Otherwise, you're dead. Well, actually, you can block it. Yes, you can block it. But if you don't want to take any damage, dodge roll it. Beat down. We're going to take this. Lazy Sork, just... I read that one already. Yo, Christian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Read that. Finished stage 3 today. I was very happy. Nice, Pauline. Congratulations. Beer and cake in the chat. Cat's husband talked about how nuts that video is just from the sheer amount of information you outlined. Dude, I had... Would you believe? Apart from the first 15 minutes of explaining how the arena works and all the buffs and bonuses, etc., etc., the actual boss mechanics, one after the other, after the other, after the other, was close to less than 3 takes. Now, if I do a build video, I can almost guarantee that there's going to be into double figures. In fact, the last class guide, the Arcanist guide, that was 37 sections of clips of me having to stop, start, and constantly reword what I was trying to say. Because that's how it is, and it's fucking stressful. The Sorcerer guide was 27 different individual clips. The Endless Archive, while it being 47 hours worth of footage all combined into a 2-hour video, most of the boss mechanics that explained from the first boss all the way to the last boss was almost done with me talking straight through. So it took me a long time to edit it, but once I had, then I did the voiceover. Almost did it in, like, I'll say less than 3, because there's some clips at the end. What sort of like I might be formidable. I finished Old Orsinian Public Dungeon, including the group event solo. Nice! Congratulations! Look at that buff. Your heavy attacks fracture your enemy's defenses, reducing their physical and spell resistance by 100% for 10 seconds. And I bleed them for heavying. What an awesome bunch of bonuses that is. We are also going to spend some points because I want to pick up... fuck the points. We'll do that later. Let's kill whatever this is. So if we get a Marauder right now, that would be perfect. But we won't. You know yesterday how we got the easiest Marauder while we were duo? 3 times in a row? And then today, the first one I get is fucking McForearms. It can be completely different every time you come in here. You can have 2 people side by side of equal skill level with exactly the same build in 2 separate runs, and both of them, while being exactly the same skill level, could have 2 very different outcomes just by the buffs, bonuses, and stuff that you get, the bosses you get, and the Marauders that spawn at the same time as the ad pool that may be completely different per person. It's fucking nuts. It's different every single time. Does the buff that increase the pet damage affect Jeff? It should do. I can't confirm it after the PTS because I haven't tried it since. During PTS, it was. Generally speaking, that does count as a pet, and that is buffed by pet damage. But again, player testable. You'll have to try it. I haven't tried it since PTS. I'm also glad you called it Jeff. Many PvP sweat. Fair. What is the cap resistance for PvE? It is, are we talking enemies or players? For you, 33,000. For the enemy, 18,200. Bear in mind, there are sets that are boosted off of higher resistances. So even if you hit your cap, as in your damage mitigation cap, I'll explain it briefly. 33,000 is 50% mitigation. You can't go any higher than that in mitigation from that source. So if you have 34, 35, 36, you won't get any more mitigation on top. But because your stat is going higher, that stat can contribute to some sets and make them stronger. There are some skills that do it as well. So there are some sets and some skills where if you have 33k, great, you've hit your cap. But if you go to 36, 40k, 50k, you as your base stats won't benefit in performance, but your set or your skill will. So again, it's not an increase to your mitigation at that point. It's a contributor to something else. So there are sometimes reasons why you would like to go over. Also, especially in PvP, you can go over and it can benefit you. And listen very carefully to this because I've seen some fucking stupid people on the internet complain about how this is wrong. This is not wrong. This is correct. 33k, 50% mitigation. 60k, still 50% mitigation. But that 60k resistance cap amount that you now have, if you did, people have to take 27 resistances away from you with debuffs before they even touch your mitigation cap. So just consider if you are in PvP and you are getting debuffs towards penetration or resistance debuffs, if you have more than your cap, it will take them longer to start making you weaker. Does that make sense? So while there is a cap for mitigation, the stat for resistances can go higher. Again, it won't affect how much damage you don't take or do take until you breach the 33k. So if you have more, they have to try harder to get rid of it. The amount of RNG in here is insane. You are not wrong. It is crazy. Yesterday we got really tired, so we started falling off a bit. Today I am really tired, so I'm probably going to start failing soon. But that can also contribute. It's fucking different every time. But the quick answer again, Christian, is 33k to a player, 18,200 for NPCs, enemies, whatever. Where the fuck is the thing? Engage brain? Oh, there you are. I knew that. Read that already. Pull up. Shit. When you defeat an enemy, and when you defeat an enemy. So, either one, I have to kill someone. I'll take this. Average is the sheer curiosity. How many hours sleep do you get on a daily basis? Somewhere between 5 and 6. Work-wise, it depends, because every day is somewhat different, depending on what I have to do. But if we're looking at an average of, like, low to high, the average work day for me is between 12 to 18 hours. There's other stuff in between, obviously, family stuff, food, etc., etc., if I even remember to eat fucking food. Today wasn't quite that. Today was a lot less, because I'm fucking exhausted, but still, every day. Sleep was about the same. I'll sneak in a power nap occasionally. Loot goblin! Fuck off, I'm getting the loot goblin. Mine. Oh, health bonus. Forgot about that. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Let's try. If you ninja loot while we're doing mechanics. Mine. That loot goblin actually gave me my buff because there's no ads in this fucking fight. Get dead. Yoink, indeed. Oi! Thanks for the detailed explanation. Christian with a $10 super chat. Thank you very, very much indeed. That was very generous of you. And you are most welcome. It's a good thing occasionally I'm concerned simply because of the amount of work you do and you aren't getting enough rest, and that's singularly important. I'm aware. But also what's important is being able to support your family and a community at the same time. And sacrifices need to be made, unfortunately. Otherwise you miss content and they miss rent. So, and food. So it is what it is. I appreciate it, but I'm going to keep going regardless. Many PvP. I read that one already. In the real world, you have to do what you have to do. But thank you, Asterio. Much appreciated. Experience is gained by 12% per stack. That's actually pretty nuts, but I'm in a fairly good spot with champion points. I'm just over 1250. I'm missing a couple of defensive bonuses, but it's nothing really, really major, so I don't really need the XP gain. But if you're a new player in here or as a new character, that would be great. Dodge roll reduction to cost, definitely. Finally did it. 3 hours of continuous attempt to do it. The guide is absolutely perfect. You are a legend. Congratulations and thank you for watching. Oh my god. Elvin PS with 5,000 bits on Twitch. Thank you so bloody much, dude. Beer and cake in the chat.
I love weddings. Drinks all around.
That there took a long time. Christian, it did pop up eventually. Apparently, we have an alert for super chats. It did come up. That was delayed, but it worked. Thank you very much again, indeed. Here's to overwork. Elvin, you're a legend, dude. Thank you very much. We are 54.66% into the bits goal. That is a fucking phenomenal goal. It was an accident, but we kept it because people started donating before I realized it was an accident. And it's 1 million bits. I know that's slightly over-ambitious. That's why I said it was a fucking accident. But, as over-ambitiously accidental as it was, it's 54% in. We're actually doing it. Is it good XP for doing EA? Yes, it is. I know it's double XP right now, though I'm busy farming skulls and Overland and haven't what? You haven't attempted it yet. Okay, so you hit the keyboard really hard and they were supposed to be swear words, I think. Yes, you get a lot of XP in here. Let's face it, everything you kill gives you experience points. And you learn mechanics you may not have seen before. You might go in here with no clue about the game and come out of here with knowledge of several different dungeons, world bosses, and trials. Because you've seen the basics of the fights. So it's nuts. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've got one more until the big boss again. Watch out! Careful! Yes, I'm shouting to myself. It's perfectly normal. I was going to say don't judge me, but I'm on the internet all the time. Of course I'm going to get judged. What we do for a living is get judged. Whee! Boing! No cliff racer! I fucking hate cliff racers. Why have I got a totem master on a cliff racer spawn? See? Randomness. That doesn't normally happen. Hey, Sensei. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Usually, if you get creatures, like 4 or 5 creatures, you don't have any of the special fabled enemies in there. That broke the rule then. So, again, random every single time. You could have good runs, you could have bad runs. Even people that are trying to get their best score ever will have absolutely fucking terrible ones. And to face it, everyone's trying to get their best score ever. You don't go in there and deliberately try to fail, do you? I recognize I don't... Let me try again. I recognize I don't know you like that, but I'm human and so are you, so I care about your well-being, even if I don't know you. Appreciate it, Asterial. Thank you very much indeed. Matematic, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cliff Racer Fly. I got my phone on loud. Don't do that. You'll hear my really dodgy ringtone. It's a Samsung basic ringtone. It's nothing special. Don't worry. We'll take this. I heal for doing damage. I was waiting for the Serpent to do the World Shaper in here, and then I realized I've spent far too much time in VSO. Yes, but at least you are armed with that information, so you know what to expect if it was to happen. And the rest of it, you probably knew. Dabbling in Diablo 4 at the moment. Nice! Diablo's fucking banging. Very cool game. I don't have a lot of time to play it, unfortunately, but I did play the shit out of it when it first came out, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Including the main story, obviously. That was pretty good. In fact, no spoilers if you haven't done it already, the ending was fucking awesome. So, what the fuck? I have not seen you before. Why am I getting new enemies? Whatever. Doggies and a Flame Shaper. This has changed the rules. This arena has changed some things. I am getting fabled enemies during the nature rounds. Remember, I've been playing this for 6 weeks on PTS already. I've not seen that happen before. Brilliant. Not mad at that at all. It's actually pretty fun. Throwing curveballs at you all the time from all different angles. That one of the Tammy's channel's redemptions in Samsung notification sound. It's constantly going off in a stream. Yes, get into it. This season is awesome. I haven't got into the new season of Diablo, I have to admit. We'll take this. Dead enemies go boom. There better be some ads in this fight. Actually, there are. Oh no, it's not. It's not throw out yet.
I recognize this one. And if I
Who jinxed it? Who said fucking Zahasa? Zajhasa, however you want to say his fucking name. The giant cat with the pillars and the curses. Bear in mind, when this was in testing, I did give a lot of feedback on this. And one of the issues we had with this, or what I said, was that the curses were too fast. Because they were just triggering like every 10 seconds. You didn't have time to get to the pillars and stuff. Or the curse pads. They did work on that, and they did make it less aggressive. But the mechanics are still there. Big tip. Ready for this? Put endless in the chat. The guide is there. This is in there as well. There's a timestamp to it. So you can watch it slowly and understand what to do. But this boss goes into his shield phase where you have to break the shield, right? If you've got cats in the room at the time, kill the cats. You don't need to break him out of his shield anytime soon. It's not a DPS check as such. You are required damage to break it, but you aren't going to die if you don't. Will you take damage? Yes. Is it going to be a wipe? No. The only wipe is when you don't hide behind the pillar. So if you do realize that you're getting overwhelmed with cats, ignore the fucking shield for a minute, deal with the cats, and then fight him again. Otherwise, you might push him to the next threshold and then have more cats. So, again, if you are struggling, get rid of the ads first. Did 99% of my shopping at Thanksgiving today. Only need pies and rolls. Nice! Died in this guy once in EA. I got him once, only once so far. He's not easy. Keep getting crushed. You couldn't cleanse. Right. I'll show you. See this cleanse pad? Hover around here. Because when he curses you, you can just step on it. When it's done, move to the next one. He's not even going to get there. There's the curse. Cleanse. Done. Oh, fuck him. He's dead. You know that? You know those important mechanics I was going to tell you about? I'll get a drink just so the boss fight feels longer.
Don't worry, I have it. See? All safe with me.
Winning. I love winnings. Drinks all around.
What a fight that was. Got some juice and everything. Where's the boss? See, so P needs nerf. That's a combination of several different things, right? The application of the build, the understanding of the mechanics, and the fact that I've got some very handy buffs. So the bleed buff that I gained earlier does allow a bleed on the target just for doing a heavy attack. The buff I took by accident earlier enhances bleeds by 12%. And I don't have any on the build. I took that buff early on, and it boosts the bleed buff when I got it. So I was going to nerf a Lazy Sock. Yeah, he got deleted. That was like 85k deeps. But bear in mind, this is only Arc 2, so he's a little bit easier than he would be if he's in Arc 4, 5, 10, whatever. However, also, bear in mind the mechanics are still intact. They're the same. That was quick. Stamina recovery, break free cost, and direct damage decrease per stack. Eee, that's a tough one. That's really handy. That's really handy to make that happen, and that's really handy full stop to not have to need to do these. Fucking break free cost. Get stunned all the time. So, if that makes any sense whatsoever, you see this here? Increases your critical damage with martial-based attacks by 12% per stack. I don't have any martial damage. But then I did get this, which does do martial damage, so they ended up stacking. So my accidental buff that I took ended up being useful. Every time you come in here, it's fucking different. I've never killed him that quick. I'm not gonna lie. Even on earlier arcs. Spell thief. Get dead. We had a run before when I was on here with Mike on PTS. And I got 3 stacks of 5% increase to max health. So I was basically a tank on the Lazy Sork. I've never seen them stack that well since. So again, it's different every fucking time. And the combos of buffs and bonuses that you can take advantage of is just fucking nuts. Pretty by evil, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, you don't. He's trying to heavy attack me in the back of the face. He's gonna die because he's got a dot on him. Look, he's just gonna drop. Watch the bull die. Bye-bye. Watch him die. 19k ticks from the fucking blade. That is attached to the heavy attack. It's nuts. Alright, I had 75k health on a Lazy Sork. Oh, good. Thanks. How's it going? Not too bad. I'm very, very tired today, but I'm working on it. Damage shield. Yeah, we'll take that. Critical heal, get damage shield. One more until the boss. Totem Master at the back. Have a meteor. Treat yourself. Keep that target alive, and I can use him as a damage shield. That'll work. Excellent. Early execute, you're dead. 3, 2, 1, pop. Or maybe. Yep, there he goes. I'm not going to stop humming, even though that one person on YouTube once before said, stop huming. Imagine saying that on a pre-recorded video. Today we're live, obviously, but on a pre-recorded live stream. Someone's like, stop huming. Nope. Too late. Already happened. And it's humming, by the way. Whee! And it's not humming if you do doing it. It's a do. So, now you know. Haven't played a fair bit of EA so far. Do you have ideas for improving it in the future? Yes, and I've sent that feedback to Zos. So I haven't played in 3-ish years. It's like a new Maelstrom. Yes, but no. But yes, but no. It's a solo or duo arena. And you can go in here for as long as you can live. It's endless. Every round it will get more and more and more difficult, or every arc. But if you want some proper information on it outside of some quickfire stuff, put endless in the chat. There's an all about mechanics guide for this particular content, and it is the biggest all about mechanics guide. In fact, the biggest guide I've ever done. Including 68 bosses worth of mechanical explanationings. And this stuff can happen. Just for the next round, I get loads of extra damage from this, from doing light attacks. The build doesn't really do light attacks apart from execute. I'm going to be doing light attacks. Ooh, I'm having 2 verses. If I can do the secret. Maybe. We'll see. So 5 years ago, is it still populated? It's massive. It's so populated that the servers keep getting full. So, yes. If you haven't played for 5 years, this is a very different game for you. Come on, come on, come on. They've had 3 or 4 years worth of combat changes, including sets, skills, the way that they apply themselves as far as damage and heals are concerned. Is all sorts of stuff was changed. And they had to work on it patch after patch after patch over a long period of time to kind of consolidate it all into one place. If they did it all at once, it'd break so many things, it's not worth it. 26 million lines of code is very delicate. It's like fucking up one light bulb on a massive Christmas tree and trying to find out which one it is and pulling out the wrong one. Did we get more? No, there's one more. Shit. Something's changed in 5 years. It's nuts. It is. Massive changes. I don't think I'm going to do it. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Bastard. 4. No, we got it. That'll work. You did not hurt enough. Bullshit. Was there one more? I did not see another one. I disagree. Fuck them. That's crazy. It is crazy. There are over 60 bosses in this particular location at the moment, with room to add as many as they fucking like. They're from world bosses, dungeons, trials, arenas, the lot.
Well, isn't this place nice?
For solo or duo.
Though I couldn't furnish
Mad.
it.
Again, end this in the chat if you want the guide. I was going to drink my drink then, but I'll wait. Do I have any buffs? Defensive, yes. That'll do. I heal. I'm doing... Oh no, that's a CC one. No, I do heal. I don't know. Watch the orb. 3, 2, 1, dodge. I can block that one. Don't heavy attack, you won't get orbs. I know, but I can. So fuck it. Useless thesaurus. Bear in mind, people, I am going to get an ad now. Fuck the ad. Deal with the boss. Deal with the ad afterwards, because that will teach you for later rounds how to manage this particular fight. If you force the ad now and you were on the 3rd version, you would push the Manticore to spawn in the room. You don't want that to happen at this point. So deal with the target you are on. Always deal with the target you are now on. You start off on the boss, finish the boss. Let's try. Now that the boss is down, you deal with this one. No, wait. What Abba says, Will's I do it, find it next time. You got fucking adverts, dude. Oh well. I gotta make my money somehow, dude. Adverts happen. Go get a drink. Even though you can't hear me, go get a drink anyway. See, Matt is lucky. He gets adverts, which means he gets to go and make a cup of tea. Nobody else gets them because they're subs. If you're subbed, you can't leave because you'll miss something. Benefits, right? Followed me in 2016. Dude, that's when I started my content. Nice. Well, guess what? Some of the stuff then still holds up now. In fact, if you remember 2016, you may remember the Easy Sork, which has been phenomenally successful over the last few years. This is the 1-bar variant. And you would not believe how many people have achieved their crazy goals that they thought they were never going to achieve by taking advantage of it. That's a fact, regardless of how many shit canoes try to say otherwise. What do they know? They don't use it. Boing. Woo, that was naughty. And you broke the bot. Ha ha. Anonymous with 10 gifted subs. Thank you so bloody much. You broke the bot. We're going to hear that 10 times now. If you received a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you to the gifter. You have emotes. Refresh your stream so you don't get adverts. Oh, yes. I actually followed you in 2018. You'll still remember it because these talks have been updated nearly every patch for the last 6 years. Oh, my God. Who have we got? Let's read them. That is 10, isn't it? Yes, it is. I know who that is. I'm not going to tell you who that is, but I know who that is. Whoop, thank you. See, Aiden's in there straight away. BC, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, man. I'm fucking sweating. It's hot. Hey, hey. Critical chance of martial attacks increase. Nice. Protection and recovery. Hasn't caught up yet? No, we've got 3 more. So Inksale using Lazy Sork today, so all is good. Nice! Congratulations. I'll press the button in a minute. After this catches up. But Beastie is a shit build. Oh, man. We broke the bot, people. Anonymous broke the bot. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. Dude, I went on to, what the fuck is it called? Endless Archives become my new VMAs. I need help. Dude, me too. I can't fucking get away from it. The mid-patch blues are real as fuck. And I know we've got it on PC now, which is great. I'm still waiting for console, but the last 6 weeks, I've had access to it. I've been on PTS. I played the fuck out of it. I got a guide showing you how to do it. But during that time, I didn't want to play anything else. So we had to wait 6 weeks of testing before it goes live, and I still can't get it on my main server. It's fucking mad. People didn't want to do anything but Endless Archive, and now that it's there, people still don't want to do anything but Endless Archive. It's brilliant. I got the Ink Slayer in testing on PTS on Lazy Sork, and got closer actually on the off balance, and it's so helpful in my opinion to have something that is so simple to use and has everything in one place versus all the randomness of crazy shit that you could be presented with every time you go in there. Because it's nice to have complicated rotations, yes, of course, but if you haven't got your survival, sustainability, and damage kind of all clustered into a nice tiny package, then you're going to be missing something somewhere, and you'll feel it. So having an all-round setup makes it so different. I've tried some of the other stuff in there, and believe me, it's different. Off-balance temper, for example, is a very, very solid all-round build. Absolutely solid. Survival, sustainability, damage output, single target, every effect, heals the lot. But this, I'm not going to say comparatively which one is better, because that's inaccurate. It's not a case of which one is better, it's a case of which one's better for you.
I love
But
weddings. Drinks all around.
pound for pound, this survives a lot more. Just came back in the past month for after 2 years for the 1 bar. Is helping my old brain wrap around all everything 100%. Dude, it just gives you so much more freedom to see what the fuck is going on. You can autopilot with the basics, perform like a complicated setup, and it's just fucking easier. What's not to like? KB's, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's less stress and more focus. And that's the idea. That's the point. That's the design of it. Easy Sork has always been designed to be easy. Lazy Sork made it even easier for those that still struggled. And to be fair, the difference between the two, if we're talking flat damage output-wise, is barely noticeable. Yes, of course, the 2-bar version is going to do more, but you have to do more to achieve it. I still can't reliably breeze through Arc 2 final boss of my Nightblade, so have to check out the build. It's not necessarily just the build, dude. Sometimes it's mechanics, obviously. I mean, you have to consider putting both together. But if you take the Endless Guide, that should help you. But it does contribute to a lot of things that could go wrong and kind of help them. It's fucking mad. But I use, spoiler, we used Lazy Tank and Off-Balance Templar combined. Oh my god. As long as your tank is paying attention, as long as they do actually aggro stuff, everything is pulled into one spot, everything is fucking stunned, and Off-Balance will blow up the room. It is fucking insane. But all the builds are designed for all content anyway, and every single build is designed to be slightly different or very different to every other build on the channel, because every single build outside of the build that you're currently using is considered as a partner or as a group member. So that's why most of the time you don't get two things that literally double stack or cancel each other out on any of the builds. So Off-Balance Temper and Lazy Sork are both designed to work together, for example, because they both rely on off-balance, and one can bring it while the other one uses it. Which means if you don't need to bring it with the off-balance build, you can swap a weapon, and that is already considered in the video as well. Then other builds can take advantage of what they bring, and so on and so forth, and it just fucking escalates and spirals out of control. And the amount of different combinations you can now take advantage of, rather than being in a position where you think every single build is the same, and you're basically just playing two identical builds side by side, no matter what class you're on. I mean, that was kind of half the reason they're all different in the first place, is to give you variety and choice, and then decide mixing and matching which works for you. And some of the combinations off the channel so far have been mad. Like, Lazy Sork and Lazy Sork do work really well together, but Lazy Sork and the Bobby build, or Lazy Sork and Almost Immortal Warrior, or Lazy Tank and BFG, or Lazy Tank and Off-Balance Templar, just combining them is fucking insane. And those two specifically, I know they're both Templars, but Lazy Tank and Off-Balance combined so far has been one of the most fun combinations. Do what works for you. Try stuff out. I haven't done all of it, but there's a lot I have messed with and combined, and so far none of them are disappointed. But that's the thing. That's the side effect of designing stuff for content in the first place, is that when content comes out, you can play content. That makes sense? DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dig into the intro music of your YouTube videos. So freaking cool. You like that? Dude, I fucking... Do you mean the actual... Do you mean this? 1 second. Do you mean this thing? That at the beginning? Because that isn't in every video. Or do you mean the Elder Scrolls stuff? You mean that? Okay, fair. That's at the beginning of the streams. We combined Lazy Tank with a Flawless and it worked. It will, because Lazy Tank will bring everything in and Flawless will just nuke it all. I've been in EA only for my Dragon Knight build. It's harsh on my stamina pool, but fun. So the trick is there to not overburn. What people tend to do on stamina builds is they forget. And I'm going to tell you what you forget, and you're going to go, oh, maybe I do that. When it comes to heavy attacking, if you only heavy attack when you've got no stamina left, you failed. You did it wrong. You didn't maintain your resources. So, here's the trick. Refill halfway. If you start going down to about half stamina, introduce heavy attacks into your rotations and into your fights. That way you'll maintain that bar. It's like refilling up your tank before it's completely empty. You're going to run out and you're going to be sitting on the side of the road and wonder where the fucking gas station is. If you fill up every so often, you can maintain it and your journey is a lot smoother. Same with stamina bar. And the reason you want to do that with the stamina bar, especially on a stamina build, is because this is what people do forget. They forget dodge roll, break free, interrupt, block, and maybe even your healing skills and your damage skills on a predominantly stamina build all come from the same bar. On a magicka-based build, magic, heavy attacking, magic back, magic, all magic. But my block, my dodge, my break free, interrupt, and sprint are all used on the stamina bar. My stamina bar on this build is only used for crowd control. On a stamina build, your bar is used for crowd control, damage, and heals all at once, and you will burn it faster. So bear that in mind and always maintain the bar. It doesn't matter how much deeps you're doing when it comes to trying to help yourself survive. Yes, of course you want to apply your damage, but if you run out of juice, you've got no way to break. You have to play the content, not the dummy hump. Because if you play dummy hump in here, you're fucked. Maintain your bar. If it takes you a couple more seconds to kill that ad over there because you've got a heavy attack, so fucking be it. Keep your bar up. And that's it. It's about maintenance. Maintain your bar. As soon as you do that, you'll have a much easier run on a stamina-esque build, if you like. Obviously, that depends on the player, skill level, and of course the mechanics that you're presented with, but that's something that you need to know. I missed that. How do you do that? How do you do that? I have that at the beginning of the stream as well. That is one of the most epic intros. People actually like it. You know what? I might keep it in there. I took it out of a few videos because I wasn't sure if I was going anywhere, because you can see the retention. I know people skip to timestamps, but I was looking at the retention and it was looking like it was dripping off afterwards. Maybe people just want the intro. I'll keep it in. We'll see. I don't even know the question, but the answer is always beer. Sure. Bless Cheese Muppet, you're a legend. Welcome to the stream. I beat the Smoke is fat. Dude, I'm glad people like it. That's something that people never really gave feedback on, to be fair. And then I started dipping it occasionally out of the video, and now people are saying they want it. I was like, all right, fair enough. Pretty epic. Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Don't be caught in the Sun Eater's shittity-doo-dah. That's a technical term for that mechanic. I did not mean to cast execute twice, especially on a target that's not dead yet. Now he'll pop. It's fine. It's out on console. Not for another week. It's out on the 14th officially, so a bit more than a week. That was supposed to be a wall of elements and it didn't fire. That was supposed to be an interrupt and it was late. I'm tired. Careful. Yeah, we haven't got long until it hits console, and I'm obviously going to have my main account over there. I play on every single server. This is officially the first account I ever opened. Like, early fucking beta stuff. But my main, while this is 1,254, my main server is PlayStation 5 EU. That's not to say that I don't have stuff on the other ones, but it's all over the fucking place. I just make sure that I'm accessible on all servers when it comes to Patreon stuff, because I have perks with one-to-ones with people. And I also have stream takeovers where people can actually take over the stream as such, where they decide the platform and they decide the content. Being on one server is a little silly because then it restricts the entire community if they want to take advantage of that perk. Patreon in the chat, by the way. But since I'm on all 6, it's a free game. It's not. You have to pay for the perk, but the access is there. Heretical Drawbin Mech is Brus. Brus for me! Did you really come in with a shit joke, Captain Longsong? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Real Jews remember making the Tainted Dragons Guild and PCEU. Dude is still there. Still exists. Although the original members are not, apart from myself and a couple others. But yes, original people do remember that, and that was a time, dude. Beastie. I still have... This isn't but a public video. I think you might have access to it, though. I still have the original TD clear for VMOL. You know when only like 1 or 2 guilds had ever done it, and the highest score anyone had ever got on their first ever clear, like officially, was like 11k, and our first clear as a private group was 41. the whole server fucking celebrated for about 3 hours in Rawcar. It was absolutely phenomenal. Long time ago, but I still have the original recording. And I still have Fire telling me that he thought I was on crack. Because I have to shout mechanics and think on spot. And one of the things that was going wrong, it wasn't going wrong, but it was close to tricky towards the end. It was execute for their first time. We're talking like 6-7 years ago. And BC was one of the runners. And execute had started. I'm calling out very clear mechanics. People are coordinating like fuck. And there's another Hulk in the room. So Fire's got 2 smashes already. And I'm like, dude, take both the Hulks. And as the team did at that point in time, he did exactly as I told him to do. And fucked off out of the way with 2 Hulks. Knowing full well 1 smash is going to kill him. But he did it anyway. At the end, he fucking exhaled. Completely fucking out of breath. He's like, dude, when you said take both the Hulks, I thought you were on crack. And I shit you not, that's what he said. I said, yeah, but you did it. He went, yeah, I did, and it worked. But what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, just trust me. It was on PS4 and it ran 15 frames a second. Dude, that video, it actually got to the point where we were on the 3rd pad. And my screen really slowed right down. Because I recorded it. And then all of a sudden, it just insta-sped up. Like 15, 16 seconds worth of what was stuff we were doing. All of a sudden caught up in fast forward. It was fucking really laggy. But yeah, I've still got the footage of it. It's still there. And I think you might still have private access to it. Because I think all the people in TD back then had a private email link to it. That was never officially released. Because again, it was a private video. But I think you personally do have access. That was fun times. Dude, he shat himself. He knew it was going to work. But he was also like, fuck this. It was great. That was when you and Jack were runners. Fucking team. And Symph was a standby runner. That was when people told you that only sorcerers could run. And we did have 2 sorcerers, but our backup was actually a mag DK. 6 years ago, maybe 7. And I shit you not, I've never seen anyone run the back on another class like that. Then. It was crazy. If someone died at the back, which happened rarely, but if someone died at the back, I'd be like, Synth, go. She's already fucking gone. Like a rat up a drain pipe. It was nuts. I'll be thumping through my old PS messages and finding this. I don't think the messages are there, dude. But, because it's all been closed off. But if you... Oh, you might... If you're using the same email as you used to use back then, Beastie, it'll be in there somewhere. If not, at least log on to YouTube with that account, and you'll be able to find it on my channel. It'll be open to you. But you'll have to go back quite a bit in years. It hasn't been removed, but it is still a private video, and you do still have access. Oh, shit. That was crazy. 3-hour party in fucking Rawcar on Pride Rock. I think what I did at that point in time is I took everyone's individual emails and then posted it to them. So it'll be there somewhere. But you are looking like 6-7 years ago. Increased damage done for world skills. Nope. Ugh. I mean, we'll take that. And get some shit buffs now. Pardon me. This one, quite simple, but people do fuck it up all the time. Stay out of the circle. Ooh, loot goblin. Fuck the mechanics, we're killing the goblin. Stay out of the circle of dead. Don't die. Ninja loot. Mine. See that big circle of dead? Don't step in it. You see how complicated that really wasn't? That big circle of dead she just put there? Don't step in that either. When skeletons come out, kill the skeletons. That's it. So, regardless of where the stupid is, stay out of stupid. You can dodge that, or you can suck it up. It's up to you, but you gotta be quick. Skeletons. Boss dead. Those runs were done in high school night until like 1 AM sometimes. I'm 23 now. Fucking hell are you 23, dude? Beast was in our group when he was like 17, 18. What the fuck? He's all grown up. More damage to bosses. Healing increased. Ulti cost reduction. Healing increased all day. Video talking on all your videos amuses me. It's so different than you on stream. But it's at speed. It's not so different as you do on stream, but it's at speed. Yeah, of course, because I'm trying to get fucking words out. I had someone come... I'm going to put the control down for a second. See if you can figure out this logic. I don't talk fast to try and piss you off. Everyone talks at their own fucking rate. Especially when you are trying to read two chats. One with like 300 people. One with another amount of people in. It gets confusing. Especially when you're trying to play mechanics and engage. And it's a mess. There's lots going on up here. On a video, I'm trying to relay information to the audience at the same time as keeping up with the footage in front of me, which is tricky. And sometimes you fuck it up. But it is what it is. I had someone before complain. Get ready. And they were like, bro, you talk too quickly and your video is too long. Slow down. I'm going to leave that with you for a minute and see if you can figure out the problem there. You talk too fast and your video is too long. Slow down. I'll give you 10 seconds to figure out what the fuck is wrong with that. By the way, you can slow videos down on YouTube. We have the technology. But outside of that, what's the side effect of me slowing down? The video's longer. How the fuck am I supposed to slow down and make it shorter? There's a slow down button on YouTube if it is too fast. Don't worry. But that logic was so fucked up. If you talk slower, your video will be longer. Thank you. You got it. I have a fast talk, or I do too. People hate it. People generally don't. You get one or two people that complain, but then if I spoke slow, people would be like, you talk too slow, bro. What the fuck? You can't win. You'll never please everyone, so never try to. Just do what you have to do. Hopefully people like it. Have the intention to please people, but you won't actually please everyone, so some people just have to go, fuck it. I wonder if this is new currency tradable. It's not. But you can get some really, really shiny stuff about it. With it even. Lots of information to be given, so talking slow will make it seem even longer. A lot longer. A fuck ton longer. Who was that? Spitfire 3478. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. 25 people. Let's go. How was your stream? Shout out in the chat, please. I'm doing all the stuff and things. Bear in mind, by the way, while I'm doing this, I'm still engaging with the audience and still trying to hit stuff and not be dead. So, all that at once, I mean, it's not easy. Just say it. Good? Excellent. Thank you very much for joining. Can we get a shout out for Spitfire, please? My fucking food ran out. Oh my god. Watch out. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Damage shield. Potions back on. Go. That was tough. What's up, Zai? Jackson, long time to see. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whee! Flame Shaper. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Savage Steve found it funny. Thank you. We've got loads of people. If you're not following Spitfire, fix your life. I say that to a few people, actually. Like, certain streamers, if you're not following, you gotta fix your life. I started there with Man Cave Gaming. Like, dude, if you're not following Man Cave, what's wrong with you? Fix your life. Do it quick. Your life will be a mess until you follow him. It's true. Welcome! Thank you very much again for the raid. Much appreciated. Did you go in the Endless Archive? If not, what did you do? Oh, you fucker. Hate negate bubbles. I mean, I love using the skill, but I hate being caught by them. Horrible. Boing. What do we got? Boss round? Nope. I don't want scholarship. It's shit. I mean, it does have its uses. It charms the enemies in the room, so if you don't do damage to them, they won't hit you. But I'm going to do damage to them, so rip. It's going to fall off. I'll take that. Less damage taken from area of effect. Beastie, what does that make I3? Because I think he's on my Facebook still. Because he must have been about the same age as you then. I'm pretty sure he's like 23, 24 now. It's got to be. Because you weren't far off the same age, I think, in TD. Oh, shit. Whee! German tanks paying the time. Oh, shit. Don't be dead. Dear, you are so excited. Oh, man, I nearly died. I said excited, and then the eyeball went, that's just the type of excitement we needed to hear. They can hear me. I told you Zos can hear me. Running around the ground with panzers. Excellent. Oh shit. Can't hear you. I know you can't. You're too excited. He was the next youngest, I think. Dodge! Just a deeper voice which threw people off. Yeah, I think it was. I haven't spoken to that dude for a while, actually. He played Warframe with us for a bit, as well, on and off. But, I think he moved and then lost contact with people. Not that he was close to us, because he wasn't, but moving house prevented him from playing on PlayStation quite a bit. So then he just did other things. Fully charged heavy attacks, curses them reducing their damage that they do to you by 35%. We will take that. I could take the damage bonus, but fuck it. We'll take the protection bonus instead. Merclite. A lot of people don't know the mechanics to this in Elden Hollow 2. Sorry, my goldfish took my phone. He's such a weird goldfish. Don't worry. Goldfish do that. This boss in Elden 2 has some big AoEs on the ground that you have to stay out of. Then the room will go dark, so you have to get in them. This is very similar to that, but they've made it a bit more obvious. Anyway, just kill him in the face. I like my goldfish just talks about Panzer all day. I mean, goldfishes have got lots... Goldfishes have got some unusual hobbies. I mean, that does happen to be one of them. So it's not uncommon, don't worry. Stay out stupid. End us in the chat if you want the guide. This is in there as well, obviously. That one over there. See, it's lit up. The telegraph is quite obvious in this one. I'm now immune to all damage while standing inside this. Absolutely immune. That is the mechanic in the dungeon. Most people just splat it, but if you are unfamiliar with those mechanics and you can't splat it, now you know what to do if you are presented with the full mechanics. Also, if you wanted the rest of the dungeon, put Elden 2 in the chat. Have you played all Elder Scrolls games, and which one is your favorite? Technically, no. Almost. I didn't play Arena. But everything else, yes. Finally. The first one I ever actually officially started on was Morrowind, and that is one of the best games ever. Fact. And that is going to be my favorite. If we're not talking about Elder Scrolls Online, we're talking about the single-player ones. Morrowind over Skyrim. Skyrim, fantastic game, but Morrowind over Skyrim. That's a dead boss, by the way. What do we got? Ooh, number 2. Damage dealt by physical and bleed attacks increased by 20%. That will also boost this. Let me check. Should boost this. That's 68.1. Where'd you go? Where the fuck did it move to? 79! Fuck! And, bear in mind, I picked this up early on by accident, where I increased critical damage from martial attacks. I have no martial attacks, but I picked up a bleed buff, and I've now boosted it twice. What the shit? You have the ability to create your own spells in Morrowind? Yeah, me too. You could make yourself go to 0 and it only cost you 1 gold. And then you'd upgrade another level. Morrowind was a formative experience for me. Here. Fucking right. Gonna run and make dinner. Spitfire, no worries. Thank you very much for the raid. Hugely appreciated. So Morrowind was very ambitious. And it paid off. Obviously, it's got some issues because it's got bugs and stuff. And it was a game where you couldn't really get updates on it unless you played it on PC. Because updates weren't really a thing as such at that point. There was a couple, but most games were like, here's a game, go fucking play it. You're not getting anything else. It did have 2 expansion packs as well, which was Blood Moon and Tribunal. And they were absolutely banging. Which is why I really want to see Solstheim in the actual game. I want to see the icy area with the werewolves and the flying ship. Spoiler, where the fuck is that flying ship? We could get that in ESO because they fuck with time in ESO. And basically they've got a blank page that they can just write stories on. I want to see that. Because we were given half a story, and we didn't get the rest of it. Flew up and killed Vivek at the broke of the game. Dude, I went up there with some elegant pants and unlock 100 enchant from a Golden Saint Azura's Star bonus. So I just went, opened the door, went in and splattered him. I also put on the Ordinator's Helmet, which was a known bug for that game that they never really fixed. And obviously because they couldn't. Where if you put on an Ordinator's Helmet once, for the rest of your entire game, they kind of remember and they'll kill you on sight. It was fucked up. But it was a fantastic game. And one of the best nods to that in ESO, not obviously just because Morrowind was a chapter, but the beginning where you are on the boat and you walk onto the dock and you kind of talk to the dude and get your mundus or your star sign or whatever. That there was fucking brilliant. Getting back into Morrowind as a map that many years later, yet in a slightly different game, obviously, genre-wise, although it's in the same world, it's an MMO rather than a single-player RPG. That they absolutely nailed. Listen to Cleric, think that's going to be my go-to. Dude is solid. Listen to the passives, they're very important. But yeah, Morrowind was phenomenal. Oblivion has a very special place because when I was living at home, say at home, I'm at home now. When I was living with my parents, one of my next door neighbors, who I've been friends with for a very, very, very long time, ever since we were kids, he was also into Morrowind. Morrowind was actually given to me. We'll go over that in a minute. So he heard about Oblivion being announced, and so did I. And we started watching dev videos. I know accessibility to the internet is very, very easy now. Then, not so much. It was a bit less. And we were both bouncing backwards and forwards to each other's houses. Like, have you seen a new video? Have you seen a new video? And some of the new tech that they introduced, like stuff that grows and all this kind of shit. It was so new and so fucking exciting. So Oblivion is way up there with like game-changing introductions to new stuff. But while it was a brilliant game, I'm still going to say that if you delete the fact that graphically enhanced games don't necessarily make things better, but they do make them look cooler, if you can get past that, Morrowind gameplay-wise, I personally think was better. Story, it's a different story, but the game was brilliant. Spent so many hours playing Oblivion. Me too. Several playthroughs, several completions. Didn't dislike it, but I felt the fast travel did make things a little bit too lazy. You had fast travel in Morrowind, but it was restricted. Oblivion, I think it was too much. Skyrim, I think it was a little bit too much. Not necessarily a popular opinion, but it's an opinion nonetheless. But the games themselves, they're all really fucking good. But, yeah, Morrowind was actually given to me. Get this. So, true story. My best mate lived on my road at the time. Or one of my best mates lived on my road at the time. He'd moved in about 10 doors down. And he got an Xbox. And he bought this game he'd never fucking heard of called Elder Scrolls 3. Which is, yeah, Elder Scrolls 3. Morrowind. He put it in. He couldn't understand it. And he went, do you want this game? It's shit. So, that is how I got it. I got it given to me. So I played the fuck out of it for weeks. Absolutely loved it. Years gone by, he still hated it. Couldn't fucking stand it. Didn't understand it. Done. No chance. I do this for a living. For years, he's like, well, I'm glad you do it. I don't understand it. I'm not playing that game. It's probably shit. 3 months ago, he picked up Elder Scrolls Online. He has not been off it since. Fact. How fucking weird of a turnaround is that? And he's like, this game is amazing. Like, I know, and I teach it for a living. Like, you still have to wait until I'm not busy. It's fucking weird. Never finished the main story in Oblivion. I cannot seem to keep Martin alive to get to Dragonfires. Dude, Skyrim is the hardest one to complete. Because, not necessarily difficulty level, it's because you will always find something else to do. Oblivion is a little bit easier to get to the end. Santusan, thank you very much. 5 gifted subs and up to 35 on the channel. Thank you very much indeed. You're an absolute legend. Beer and cake in the chat, people. If you received a gifted sub on Twitch, refresh your stream. You now have 35 emotes and you don't have to watch adverts anymore. That does come with a negative side, obviously, because now that you don't have adverts, you have to stay. If you had adverts, you could go make coffees for people, but now you can't do that. So no coffee for you. Speaking of coffee, put coffee in the chat on Twitch. That is a platform called Buy Me a Coffee. I turned it into beer, but it's called Buy Me a Coffee. If you get bored, and if you want to throw money at the stream and make me get, well, more coffee, do that. I need it. It's how I function. I remembered my older brother rented Morrowind. Was so excited then and created an Argonian. Dude, renting games. I do remember that. That is a time I will not forget, and it was glorious. You never really played it? It was brilliant. Morrowind was the last RPG. Elder Scrolls Oblivion was Xbox friendly, and Skyrim is just a true combat Elder Scrolls. So they're all good. They're all good in their own right. They do follow on very successfully from like this being your first one, if it was Daggerfall or Arena or whatever, or Morrowind into the other, where they do advance in technology, in visuals, the lot, they are quite dramatic from one to the other to the other. Like Morrowind to Oblivion, fucking insane. Oblivion to Skyrim, absolutely nuts. I would expect Elder Scrolls 6 to be bonkers. So they never disappoint when it comes to that, and they always deliver decent content. But I'm still going to say it, Morrowind was better. Oblivion was my first role-playing game, and I loved them since. I must have been about 13. Dude, you're a babby. Stop fast traveling in Oblivion when it came addicted to closing Oblivion gates. See, you understand what I mean. It was too much. Did you pick games to rent based on the cover art? No, I picked them based on what I wanted to play, because at that point in time, you would have magazines. Not those types. PlayStation, Xbox, but then prior to that, you had Nintendo as well. They had magazines every single month or every week if you could fucking get hold of them, because they were bloody expensive. And you used to have demos on them, or just accounts of what's coming. Now we use Google because it's really fucking easy to get information. You just click your fingers and done. But back then, it was like, have you seen the new thing? No. How would I see the new thing? Here's a book. Right? I know, it's old. But that was how you would get excited about stuff. You'd try demos. Now you can just download games for fucking free anyway. But you would try the demos out. That would kind of hype you up. And then you go and rent the game if you couldn't afford to buy it. One of the games that my friend used to rent all the time. One of my friends used to rent games every fucking week. Because he's loaded. And one of the ones I do remember was Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 1, the first time I played it, my mate actually rented it. And it was brilliant. They were awesome demo discs and cheat discs. Yeah, they were. You know, two of my most played demo discs of all time, if you remember this? PlayStation 1, the one that came with the PlayStation. It had Die Hard Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 1, and fuck knows what else on there. And a dinosaur simulation where you could make him roar and his mouth open and shut. Also, I think Alien Trilogy might have been on there. And then the other one was the black case with Tekken 3 on it. That was good. I played the fuck out of that. PlayStation Mag, oh my god, 28 years old. That. So I don't know, oh my god, it is. It is. Tomb Raider was one of them. You're not wrong. People had Tomb Raider fucking window stickers. Big ones. And that's some of the stuff that obviously I appreciate some people missed. But just know that when people say they've got gaming experience over 20 years and stuff, that's the sort of stuff they came from. And prior to that, much, much more. So while you may like games because they're new to you, trust me, they have always been cool. It's just that not everybody knew that. Back in the day, we'd get a Byte magazine and type in the code that they put into the magazine to write small programs. Dude, we used to have that for Commodore 64. I play a ton of Crash and Tekken demos because I couldn't afford a new game. Exactly the same for me as well. So you get a new game once every 4 to 5 months. I used to get a game if I was lucky, maybe Christmas time. Outside of that, we couldn't really afford to get games. So what we used to do occasionally was we used to look in the yellow paper, which is what it used to be called. It's like a free ads or whatever. And people would sell their secondhand shit. We call that now eBay. And you could get stuff really cheap in bulk. So that happened. But when it came to the new stuff, we didn't buy new games. But the demo discs, we played the shit out of those because that was the way to get gameplay, basically. Blowing a cartridge. It's crazy to see the graphics we all thought looked so real. Dude, have you tried playing older PlayStation 1 games on your new TVs that now exist outside of those rear projection jobbies? How the fuck did we see? It's weird. So many memories. I was that little prick that used to walk into Virgin Megastores with a bookies ticket and a pencil to write down cheats for Grand Theft Auto 3. Just saying. Remember the bag to transport it? Yes! I also remember midnight launches where you would go to the store to go and pick up a physical copy of the game and you would try and get home as quick as fucking possible so you don't get mugged. It's true. Getting a new game at midnight was a fight on the way home. Hello, Zion Ninjas. Great fun. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I tried playing Tekken 2 about a week ago. It hurt my eyes. Dude, I will honestly say that that game still holds up. It still holds up. I played Tekken 2 on the PlayStation recently. There's a video on Twitter of me messing around with it. I still remember all the buttons and everything. It's still a fucking solid game. Tekken 2 was one of the best ones. And I think you can get that on PlayStation Plus. You can download it for free. Midnight launches were best. Dude, they were so good. So fucking good. But it's a shame that we miss all that stuff now. But it is nice to kind of reminisce over it and say that you experienced it. So much time wasted in line at midnight. Dude, my brother got Grand Theft Auto 4 on a midnight launch. And I only lived at that point in time about 4 minutes away from the store. I lived very, very city center. And I remember the fucking buzzer was just going like shit. Just absolutely fucking mental. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's midnight. My brother is jumping up and down with excitement. I got it. I got it. I got it. I didn't get mugged. I didn't get mugged. I got it. I got it. Now, granted, he can hold his own anyway. It was more comedy than anything, but that was funny as fuck to see someone that excited at 12 o'clock at night saying, "Put your PlayStation on, I got Grand Theft Auto 4." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we did. Didn't sleep. Not at all. No sleep. Had to get 3 hours before launch to make sure you get a copy. Yeah, the worst one is you get to the fucking till and they run out. Or your pre-ordered copy isn't there because some other prick outside has got it. Dude, it was nuts. So fucking fun. Now, you just pay triple the price for no disc and no case. No printing required. No nothing. You just have a downloaded file. I'm still going to play the fuck out of games. It is what it is. Technology advances, but it's different. Hello there. Forgotten, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we just preloaded the game and played a second when it comes out. Patience is a virtue. Oh, is gone? Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's really funny when people sit there and they get a whole brand new game. They play it for 3 seconds and go, "This is shit." What do you mean this is shit? This is shit. You just missed that much work and development time and everything for 3 seconds worth of "this is shit." You don't appreciate games at all. It might be shit, but give it a chance. Once upon a time, that would have cost your parents 50 fucking quid, which was incredibly expensive then, and still is now. And you will like it or fucking lump it, you ungrateful shit. But I don't have to go out and I can still pay extra for that. I mean, you can. Going old school, tried it because I pulled an all-nighter. I pulled an all-nighter, but too many times as I can count. But one of the most memorable ones for me was actually Halo 2. I got that on Christmas Day, and I nuked the crap out of it until Boxing Day, done everything on the main story, and then played all bloody day multiplayer with my mate. Did not sleep for shit. And that's why, to this day, I'll still say that that one's the best one. Even if the other ones are really fucking good, I still preference that one. It was just great. One of the best changes to games as far as franchises is concerned as well. Like, one of the most mind-blowing things. And I know some people maybe won't appreciate this, but see if you can put yourself in this perspective. Grand Theft Auto, the original ones, 1, 2, Grand Theft Auto London, all those ones, they were all top-down view. Like, literally above view. I don't mean three-quarter, I mean straight up above. And that was just how the game was. And it was brilliant. Grand Theft Auto 3, when they introduced it as the first fully 3D'd fucking Grand Theft Auto, was mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Never thought anything like that could happen. One of my best friends just played 12 hours straight of Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation Classic. Metal Gear Solid 1 was fantastic. Metal Gear Solid 2 was really fucking good. Especially when you had to do your achievements, where you had to try and stand in a room of like 200 soldiers all looking at a screen, and you had to try and nick dog tags off them all. That was good. What round are we on? Not a boss round. Okay, we'll go survival. Secret. Ooh. I get lucky here. Oh, fuck me. I'm done. So this, I'm not very good at. To be fair, the last few streams, I've nailed them. But this is the one I fuck up the most. I think it's because of luck. I blame Finn. Fuck off! The zombie's gonna get me. He was fast! Yeah, fuck him. I've done this anyway. I've got the achievement for it. Doesn't matter. There is a bug here. Look very carefully. See my buffs and bonuses at the bottom there? I'm using the Oakensol ring. Where are my buffs? Before anyone goes nuts, I'm going to explain to you. When you turn into that eye, you lose your buffs. When you come out of the eyeball, you're supposed to have the buffs put back on. That is a current bug. The buffs don't go back on. So, once you transform out of the eye, do this. Any set that has a bonus, take one piece off, put it back on again. Take one piece off, put it back on again. And again with this, one off, one on. And the ring, take it off, put it back on. Check the bottom of the screen. All my buffs are back. They do know about it. It was an issue on PTS. They were aware of it. They thought they'd fixed it. Unfortunately, it came back. They are going to fix it, don't worry. But for now, that's your quick fix for that, so you don't have to go into the next round with no sets. Thanks for this. You are welcome. It has been reported directly multiple times to individual developers, not in an email, straight to them by myself and a few others, so they do know. Don't worry. But for now, that's your fix. It's not a problem if you put the stuff take stuff off and put it back on again. You won't see any negatives whatsoever, but you have to be aware of it. So that is what you need to do. And it doesn't affect your run if you do that, because none of your score is determined by time in this arena. None of it. So if you want to go get a drink, go get a drink. If you want to change your gear, change your gear. If you want to go walk the dog, just don't crash. Your time does not contribute towards your score. So it's very fucking chilled. And it needs to be, because some of the rounds are random as fuck. I'll take that. 47k health standing in that. Jump block. Brilliant. Thank you. No worries, Gray. Put Endless in the chat, by the way, if you want the Endless Archive Guide. That is the biggest All About Mechanics guide on my channel. And it is the biggest guide on my channel. It is fucking enormous, and there are mechanical explanations and visuals for every single boss that I could find at that point in time, which, including the Marauders, the last boss, and the secret boss, is 68. There are so many fucking boss fights in there, and every single one of them are detailed and explained for you to understand how to beat them. It's fucking huge. There's a timestamp also for every single one. So you don't have to go scouring through the video to try and find the one you're looking for. There is a timestamp for every boss. Any extra bosses that are missing or that will be added in the future will be in the written guide, which I'm still working on. Imagine how many people are thinking this is too difficult, but they are losing buffs. Right? I did it. I went for an entire arc, multiple cycles, an entire arc without realizing. We thought that the difficulty just ramped up because they were doing some testing on PTS. So we were like, well, maybe it's a bit too hard.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
We didn't realize until later that the buffs had worn off. So that should help. Damage shield or healing? Healing. Let's go. Oh, this is a good one. Do I have any bonuses? Fuck do I. We're just going to have to splat him. This hurts. Be ready. This dude is also in the video. Endless in the chat if you want the guide. We preload the game and the second one comes out. Patience is better. I read that one already. Shit. My bad. Kill the conduit, otherwise the big splat will kill you, will hit you. If not, I mean, just hit the fucking boss, whatever. You gotta watch your feet, though. He does really hurt. He doesn't mess around. Conduit. Big spread in AoE. That's gonna get me. Oof. My crit surge ran out. What the fuck? We're good. You can dodge or block that once it pops, but you gotta time it right. Motherfucker. Did it again. Oof. That pop is insane. Woof. Nasty bastard. Thank you for the link. Much appreciated. Unless archive. Nearly. What do we got? Give me something good. Actually, we've got enough money now, haven't we? Currency. Supplies. Currency. 28k. We've got more than enough. We'll go get it. Endless. Christian, it doesn't work on YouTube, but if you look at the description of the stream you're watching now, it's there. The first game I ever played is Red Alert. Oh my god, what a fucking classic that is. We used to go into the word file, the notepad file of that game and alter stuff because you could make your soldiers come out with mammoth tank missiles. We've got oh, motherfucker. Direct damage increased. Not too worried about that. That one is really nice. You break free, you get a heal, you get resources back. And you have increased immunity to crowd control. But we want the Scorching one because it stacks up bonuses. Fire damage taken is less, so Flame Shavers are less stressful. And it pushes towards an Atronach transformation. I know how many people are thinking this is... I read that one already. One of my best friends played 12 hours straight of Metal Gear Solid. Read that. Metal Gear Solid Integral. That made us play even more. Dude, those games are replayable as fuck. It wasn't a case of get a game, play it for 3 minutes and then done. It was a case of just keep playing it and unlocking new stuff all the time. And that was the challenge, like finding out new stuff. Now people just Google it. I know that's slightly backwards because I literally give guides out for a living. But what I normally recommend people to do, especially when it comes to ESO builds or mechanics, I usually recommend that people try first. Then if you're stuck, everything is there that you need. Because I want to encourage people to kind of give it a go. There's nothing more fun. We're gonna have to visualize this because it's not a real thing anymore. Then you buying a game, sit in the fucking cellophane, you're on the bus, anxious as fuck. Obviously you open it and start looking through the book to pretend you can remember the controllers. And then getting in at home, putting that game in and just playing it raw. Rather than having it downloading and already looking up cheats. It's a very different experience. You can still do the first one, you just don't have it in a physical form. So I wouldn't spoil a new game that you haven't played before by looking it up too much. Same with ESO as well. I have all the stuff you need. It is there, it's not going anywhere. But if you're new, try stuff out first, see how you feel, and then if you're stuck, then go to my channel. If you're already here, then you already know that anyway. We did the same with Conan recently. Well, I say recently, it was last year. When we got into that game, we wanted to have a completely raw experience. No YouTube, no nothing. Played the crap out of it, alpha the shit out of a server, and then once we got quite good at it, we decided to look to see what else there was. And while all of that content was incredibly valid and helpful, we did benefit from that raw experience in the first place. It was really fucking fun. But some people are in such a hurry to get everything done and forget about the playing. Woo, careful. Like, this is grindy. Anything that gives you progress is going to be somewhat of a grind, whether that is 5 seconds or 5 weeks. It's part of the process, especially MMOs or regular RPGs. I say regular, I mean single player ones. Look up shit after. But again, if you are struggling in here and you want to know how the mechanics work, especially for the bosses, it's all there. But try it first. Whoa, shit. Ah, Infuser, we're in trouble. Block. No, you don't. Flame Shaper's gonna kick my ass. Nope. Horrible bastard. I disagree with this round. Centurions are not my friends. He's bleeding, he's gonna die anyway. Woof! Yeah, some of the best days on Conan, just going out and exploring, no minions, not knowing what to expect. It was really fucking fun, dude. Now we kind of take it for granted, just run around and just kill stuff with stone daggers, but when we first started, everything was terrifying. I would say you forgot shopping because that's backseat gaming. Forgot shopping? What shopping? Oh, you mean my buff? You won't say I forgot because that's backseat gaming. That's exactly what you just did. You just cheated around the rules. Mike will get you. There's no rule. Ah, fuck me. I'll take that. I got a secret anyway. It's fine. I've still got to save 10k anyway, going. Ah, man. Big boss rules, right? Blessed Cheese Muppet is there. This boss is getting very tricky because she's got loads of ads now. And crystals you have to get rid of. 2 of them, in fact. She's immune. 3, 2, 1, dodge. If you don't get rid of these, they'll just start rapid firing you. So basically, get rid of them. You mind, CC bastard? Wall down so I can still receive a heal. As if they put her on the other side of the room for that. That was horrible. Get rid of these terror things. I keep calling them hungers. They're not. They're terrors. And they're awful. I love it when my crit surge runs out and I don't realize. Oh shit. She's a bit tougher now. That crystal should pipe up in a minute. There it goes. Ah, it's right next to her. Handy. If you know then why? That's what the mods are for. Oh shit. Oh, just careful. I'm not looking. Mr. Cricket, sir. Mr. Cricket, is that his name? Is that what we're calling him now? We're calling him Mr. Cricket. Not horrible, creepy horror movie hunger bastard. When I first started ESO, I just did the storylines. People were in shock that I maxed the CP at 810 without ever doing any group content. You would probably not be surprised yourself, Grey Thunder, but the average Twitch viewer or YouTube viewer would be, at least, and this is me being way under, at least 80% of the community do exactly what you did. Most people play solo or duo, and most people don't go into instance content until much later, if at all. That's why this is a fucking game changer. Jump Mr. Cricket or Mr. Longlegs. It sounds too nice. I can't ever think of a pet name for someone without being offensive to it. Except for Jeff. Jeff is not offensive. Except when we use it for a verb, where we say get Jeffed. That's different. That's when Jeff has been so fucking naughty. Right, what's next? Regular round. Should we go to the store? How much have we got? Fuck it. Let's go. Only group stuff I do is random daily dungeon. There you go. People can't necessarily put themselves in the perspective of the everyday player. They forget that outside of what they do in their groups, other people are doing what they want too. If your perspective is only that of what you experience within your own group of friends, you're missing a lot. Not saying there's something you're missing out on, but you're missing a lot of the facts. Who was that? Miss Brick? Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. Beer and cake in the chat. How was your stream? Also, shout out for Miss Brick in the chat, please. What all this money? Free money. Kill stuff, get free money. Who knew? Right, let's see. 2 more to buy. Well, 3 technically if we count this extra life, but we're not going to worry about that right now. That one's done. Already have the collectible. That one's done. That one's done. This is the one we want. This gives you a chance of unlocking a 3rd verse. So we're going to take that. This one makes you run faster. That's great, but we can deal with that later. Also, Bisbrick. You spelled that slightly wrong, dude. My nose is really itching. The fan is blasting my face. Apologies. Mind my sinuses. I need 7-ish K more to buy that. Then we'll go straight for the extra life. Boing. The extra life is the only buff that doesn't apply right away. You have to do another run for that. I did not misspell it. Miss Brick is just Bis, so she's now Bis Brick. Be careful. So say we all? Indeed. Best in sandwiches. I might have to put my chargers on. Oi, yeah. Bastard. That'll catch up in a minute. Don't worry. It's reconnecting. Don't you love it when OBS does that? Welcome back, people. We had a slight blip there. Don't know what the fuck happened. OBS never used to do that on Twitch. I mean, very, very rarely. Since I've been multi-streaming on YouTube as well, YouTube tends to keep kicking it out. Oh well, we're back. Whatever. Damn, thought it was my end. No, OBS decided to just say fuck off, and then it came back again. I've had no frame drops whatsoever the entire stream, so I don't know what the fuck that was. But whatever, interference is interference. That's why it's called interference. It interferes. Stream went good. Got level 10. Nice. G fucking G. What do we got? Stuff and things. You need to die. Oh, the bleed from the fucking archers. Remember I told you this yesterday? They're not fun. Thank you for the heal. I will take that. Dodge. Did he get me? Yes, poison injection on me. Watch my fucking health, man. Even when I'm not being hit, it will just wreck you. Guess what helps with that, by the way? Yes, you can build for it. Purge. Luckily, I've got a perk that gives me heals throughout this whole fucking run. And also crit surge ran out. Whoops. Not gonna lie, that stage was fucking horrible. Ready? 3 verses now. Fire orb. Shield. Max health if you kill something. Might not have ads. I'll take the shield. You watch me get ads. Ooh, we do get ads in this one, but we've got Baron Xander Doo-Doo-Doos. No, to go with a gift with a resub. Thank you very much. Two links. Thank you very much, first of all. Massively appreciated. You have Ninja Cake emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. Cauldron in the chat on Twitch. Valken Pants to you, by the way. That's what he's called. I call this City of Ash 3, that particular dungeon, You put Cauldron in the chat, that's the whole dungeon, then the last boss. If you put Endless in the chat, that's this boss explained, because I don't know how this is going to go. Might go really bad. Let's kill him. Stop fuming, bro. Love that. Best comment on YouTube ever. Block. Yes, I put Bound Aegis on first because I got 40% block mitigation, which is absolutely fucking broken. I should not be in that fire. Get the fuck out. That spawned right underneath my feet. That was unfortunate. Block. Crit surge. Get out of the shit. He's not being very nice to me. Three, two, one, block. Ooh, look, an eyeball. Kill it. You gotta move with the fire. Don't get caught in it. I did earlier, but that was just for practice. Don't worry. I was testing you, seeing how many people spotted it. Bound Aegis, block, and you're dead. Bound Aegis saved me so many times. That thing allowed me to actually tank Basai in a trial. Tank died. I tanked the fucking thing for quite a long time. Did the stream freeze or anyone else? Had to exit and re-enter. Refresh it. Wanker, thank you very much. Massively appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. The stream did dip out for a second because OBS had a bit of a fart. And 100 people decided to dip because they thought the stream was over. That's harsh, man. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. If you'd have waited 3 seconds, you'd have been fine. But no, people didn't. Never mind. Well, for everyone else who is still here, words are hard. Hi. Don't pick that up as a lazy sork. Don't pick that up as a lazy sork. I repeat, don't pick that up as a lazy sork. It extends your buffs. It makes it look like crit surge is extended. It's not. Only the sorcery and brutality is. Block cost reduction or increase the damage over time effect. That normally wouldn't help me because although the damage over time from the lightning staff and the wall of elements are damage over time, it only affects single target ones that apply to the target. However, I have a bleed, don't I? Which I've stacked damage on 3 times now. Fresh didn't work. Twitchy. Are you still here? Yes, it did. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard me. Greetings, Iron Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You might want to lower the quality for a second, just so it catches up. Okay. I still need to buy some buffs and shit, to be fair. I should probably go get some, just in case we get in trouble. Hi. Okay. Shop. I haven't pressed this button today. I'm gonna press it. Where the tune comes from? How's it work? Doing all freaking day. Oh, you had it in your head and you didn't know where it came from? Guilty. My fault, I guess. Let's have a couple of those actually. Maybe 3. Okay, we'll go for 3 of these as well and 3 of these. Yes, we're spending our money that we want to keep. Who was that with the bit? Elvin PS. You're gonna run out of money, dude. That will make up for 100 people leaving when we lost the stream. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. We have a hype train on Twitch, people. 5,000 bits from Elvin PS. Pushing the goal of the bits, by the way, to 55%. That is 55% of the 1 million bits goal. It's happening. Bits, subs, and follows. I think follows count. We'll push the hype train. Every level will start it again for another 5 minutes. And each rank will unlock emotes for the chat. That was fucking loud, I'm not gonna lie. The bot also did a weird thing. I don't know what happened there. Elvin, thank you so bloody much, dude. Thank you very, very much indeed. Still gonna run out of money. You do know he's also stacked like nearly 3,200 fucking subs. What have I got in the room? Oh, Totem Master. Get dead. Sky Shard as well beside him. Needs to die. Oh, shit! It's fucking McForearms. Offensive. Good job I just bought those. What have we got? Enhanced Remedy. Bigger heals. I'll take the heals. Don't get caught by that motherfucker. I've got the smallest room in the history of the fucking world. Oof. Triforce. Thank you very much. Bit and Cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. Oh my fucking god. This is the worst time ever. I don't mean you coming in here. I mean this four-armed fuckboy. Oi! I don't want to do heavy attack pots without adding the room. Because I don't want him to die. I want this dude to die. That pop's going to kill him. Oh, don't stand near him, you fucking loon. If I kill him, I'm going to get a whole wave of ads. Ah ha ha. Don't finish a heavy attack. That'll work. Because the pop is the only thing that counts. This'll work. Tactical approach. Oh shit, I pressed the pop. 3, 2, 1, dodge. No wall of elements. I'm not using it. Oh, I nearly hit the wrong target. Don't judge me. This works. Dodge. He's going to jump out of stealth. Don't use execute. It pops. Fuck you. Haha! That worked. Oof, my fucking adrenaline. What a room to fight that bastard in. If you want to see his mechanics in a video that's not quite so stressful, put Endless in the chat, by the way. Everything is explained in there. You need to keep him away from you. If he touches you, you're fucked. He'll bleed you for like 21k a fucking tick. His light attacks will do like 25, 26k depending on your setup as well. He's horrible. So if you double dodge and then try and build your stamina up afterwards, you should be fine. But you got to time it. Oh, shit. Infuser's down.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
That bleed was phenomenal. It made a huge difference. I had to make sure I did no splash damage. Remember when lightning staves got altered? So they don't do splash damage except for the pop at the end? That benefited in that fight because I had to deliberately not do the pop so that the ad didn't die. And that, people, is the difference between understanding and not understanding your passives. Triforce Field, need to shout out in the chat. If you're not following already, fix your life. Do it.
Our work is always satisfying.
Oh, man, that was stressful. Right, what do we got? Damage shield, magical renewal. We don't need that. Oh, or damage. We've got a boss, haven't we? No, we don't. Okay, so I'll take damage shield. Fuck it. Man! Did you see that? So yesterday, I had another person in here with me, and we got the easiest Marauder 3 times in a row. Today, I've had the hardest Marauder twice. Why? And I've just wasted my synergy. I've got to wait another 30 seconds. Well, we can do that. It's fine. I'll get a drink. Be right back.
My organization really works.
Did I just collect the fucking magic mushroom? What was that? I heard a sound. Oh, Santu-san. That's a Twitch kind of super chat. Thank you very, very much indeed. What a legend. That's very generous of you. Beer and cake, people. Chair stream. My chair's amazing. You can put chair in the chat. And mods, push that into YouTube if you can. I'll show you. This is what happens when stuff goes right. Ready? It's going to be difficult. I'm going to break my fucking back lifting a bastard. Yes! It's a Noble Chairs, sponsored by Overclockers as well. It's Noble Chairs Hero Chair, but Overclockers have a system where you can design your own chair. So, they sponsored me and sent me that to put my own brand on the back of my chair. So if you follow that link, you can also get your own. Not necessarily that one, but you can design your own. Are they cheap? No. Are they worth it? Fuck yes, they are. Excuse me. And that's coming from someone that sits in this for between 12 to 18 hours a day. Will you still hurt your back if you sit in a chair for 18 hours a day? Yes, you fucking will. But you can sit in there for longer with this one and hurt less. Wait the cake and share the cake. Hype train over. Thank you very much indeed for those that took part. You are legends. You have emotes. Go nuts. Let's kill stuff. I love the fact that time is not a contributor towards your score in here. It makes a big difference. Have a bleed and die. Fuck the infuser. Oh man, he melts. Mike, are you seeing this? I say Mike because I know that he used the lazy sork all the time in here on his own fucking stream. Or he did. The bleed and the stacks to the martial damage combined have made this dumb.
Is particularly flammable.
It is madness. Look at that dude there. 200k health. Ready? He's going to die before everything else. I'm not even going to touch him anymore. He's at the back there, dying in death. Dying of dyingness. I'm going to kill him until he's dead. Oh, well. Execute. Bye-bye. That was one heavy and just left him to his own devices. That did almost 200k damage on its own, just from one fucking heavy.
So exciting.
Without stacks of off balance, because he didn't have it. Damage shield, please. Thank you. Oh, shit. I saw that coming as well. That was dumb. Infuser. Oh, my God. He enraged. Never mind. Get rid of you. Bastion thingy. Heavy attack that infuser ASAP. Oh, man. He's getting dead. He's enraged again. Never mind. Fuck him. Is it a heavy attack, bleed attack? Yeah, it is. So, I'll show you after this enemy's dead. I just fought an infuser wave while they were not interrupted because I'm dumb. Look at this. So, the build is designed to take full advantage of heavy attack stack and bonuses anyway, right? But, alongside of it, we don't have to go in the order that I picked these up because I got the wrong one to start with and it really helped. This bleed here was like 60k. Now, it's an 80k bleed almost, which can crit. So, much, much more aggressive just for doing a heavy attack. Right? It's nearly 7 seconds long. This here increases damage over time damage, which boosts this. This increases physical and bleed attacks, which increases this. And this over here increases your critical damage done with martial attacks, which is this. That alone has changed the whole fucking run. Absolute fucking amazing stacking bonuses. And next time I might not see it at all. Love it. Cold Blast. What the fuck is next? Boss. Okay. Don't need that. Might not get ads, so that's going to be useless. Immunity to crowd control. If stuff goes the way I want it to. If I get crit heals. Let's see. Ooh, yes, of course. It's still a Replicana. It's the Manti one. Manticora. Big tips in this one. First of all, she's gonna melt. Watch the bleeds. Always focus on the target you're currently on. So focus her first, even when the ad's in the room, focus her. The ad that came in, focus that. Even when the next ad comes in, keep focusing that. Very important. That is gonna be fucking useless for me. Defensive, what do we get? Take it, please. Oh, I can't. I use it on the fucking other cycle. Thank you very much indeed for the bits. Who was that? Santu? Santu-san? Oh my god. Very generous of you. Words are hard. Contributing towards the bits goal as well. We are 55% into the 1 million bits goal, people. They said it wouldn't happen. On the internet. But it has. We're halfway there. Oh shit. Yes, there's an ad in the room. No, you don't need to kill him. You need to kill him after her. Big heavy. Block. Dong. Missed. Crit surge. You'll notice that when I apply crit surge or something like that, or a damage shield, I'll actually be dodge rolling as soon as I do it or straight afterwards. The reason for that is you don't want to stand there during that 1 second instacast time and just take damage for standing. You don't need to stand there and do this. Fuck that. Light attack, hit it, dodge. It applies when I'm in dodge roll. Same with this. Light shield, dodge. I'm not going to get hit while I'm applying it. Oh shit. Have it SA. 11. Even on a prayer. Oh my god. Who's that? Santu again with 2 more bits drops of 100 each. Thank you very, very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. Dodge. Woof. Manti is in the room. We need to get rid of the icicle. Where the fuck is he gone? Again, always focus the target you are on. Don't change targets. You might want to deal with the ads, obviously, but... Hello. Goodbye. Sorcerer link. That is to the class guide. If you want this particular build, put Lazy Sork in the chat. The class guide is kind of a prerequisite towards other builds in the future where you can kind of understand all the skills and passives and bonuses along the way, alongside the sorcerer class style, if you like. And then the builds will kind of lead into that. So if you don't already know, great, it'll help you. But if you're trying to look at future videos, the videos will be cut down a little bit. So the basics will be explained, but the major kind of skill lessons will be in that video. I am taking a lot of damage here. 3, 2, 1, apply, and then dodge. I didn't kill the bubble, that's why. Or this spludge. If I kill him, he doesn't do the splatty fucking interrupt mechanic. Your stream is delayed. I know. It's meant to be delayed, so the mods can keep up. Only slightly. Someone did put a super chat in YouTube earlier, and it came up on stream like a fucking minute later. It wasn't because I didn't see it until a minute later. It's because Twitch didn't respond fast enough. Or OBS didn't respond fast enough, even. Oh my god. Apply, will you? Get down, please. I thought I was standing in stupid then after the fight. That would be dumb, wouldn't it? Instead of working hard on gamer sponsors, I just changed my surname to IKEA. Now all my furniture is personalized. I mean, you could do that. I need to get more potions. Fucking running out.
When you continue, take care.
I need to put my charges.
I know better than to hope other
How's my armor looking? Absolutely fine. I'm sure I had pots in the bank. If not, I'm going to go buy some real quick. Just activated one for no good reason. Shit-a-doodle-doo. Doesn't matter. We've got to get some, but we've got to be fucking quick. Unless I've got some gems. Or endeavors. Let me see. Activity finder, endeavors. Wrong place. I'm in the wrong section. Dumbass. There we go. Crown crates. I don't use the endeavors on this server, so I might as well get something out of it. Where's your potions? That. 50 pots. That'll do us for the rest of the stream. We're good. Happy days. Okay, what do we got? More damage done to bosses. Damage taken from magical attacks is decreased. And stam recovery. Ooh, these two are quite good. We'll take this one. Reduction to damage flat out. The recovery's nice because you can dodge roll more often. Also, bear in mind, if you dodge roll too soon to a previous dodge roll, you'll actually increase the cost. So, I mean, sometimes you have to, but be careful. Monarch Ball 1995, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Please don't give me a Marauder. I don't want one. They're a lot harder now. They've got like 500k health. Okay, not. Maybe they got 400. Dodge. Where's my potions? Fucking wrong highlight. I had the repair kit on instead. There we go. Problem solved. Oi! Dirty. You can block those and take less damage, but if you dodge roll, you take no damage. So, up to you. My nose is really itchy. Hey, hey, how you doing so far? Oz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm pretty good, actually. It's been a relatively chilled stream. I've got some wicked bonuses, though. I'm not going to lie. I haven't had any transformations yet, though. That would be helpful. The bleed is bonkers. Sanju Sam with a resub, thank you very much. A gifted sub, actually, my bad. Thank you very much indeed. You are a legend. If you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gifter. You know how it works. Oh shit, that did actually hit me. They're going to die because they're bleeding anyway. There's a totem. That's going to die. Oof. Block. The passive section is a lot to digest. We're probably going to have to watch it a few times. No problem, dude. There's a lot to take in there, but also the videos have been very, very long for a very long time. And while I know that people do appreciate them, some people that are returning obviously don't want to hear the same shit over and over because it may or may not affect the setup. It may or may not be something they don't know. But it's nice to have it in one place where everyone can just go, do you know what? What the fuck does that skill do? And just go straight to it rather than trying to find it in every single build video. Because some of the skills aren't in the video. So that one is there with all the timestamps to all the different skills as well to let you know how they work, what you can do with them, and so on and so forth. All the different morphs, the lot. So far, there's the Arcanist class guide, the Templar class guide, and a Sorcerer class guide. Yes, you thought of it all by yourself. There's 4 more coming. Stream super behind wise or just me? Santu-san, it's you. The stream is fine. It's just that some of the alerts take time. I'm responding as quick as I see the messages. There's nothing that can be done my end, however, because OBS shut down earlier and now it's back. We're just live. It is what it is. Refresh your stream. That can sometimes help. The fuck is this? Damage shield all day long. We want defensive stuff now. I gotta go soon. It's 1:45. Total Master. Goodbye. He's dead if I leave him alone now. Who was that? Oh my god. Flux. Thank you very much. Woo. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. How was yours? Oh my god, we got a marauder. Fuck my life. Okay, we're going to take him with us. Please don't be Windy McFuckface. He is. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in deep trouble. Block. Oh, shit. Hang on. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. We're going to have to apply the same tactic as we did on the last one. We're going to have to heavy attack him without the pop. Please tell me that's not an infuser fucking enraging him. This is a problem. Oh, get the fuck, will you? Okay. If that dude stays ranged over there, I can wipe him out before the ad gets anywhere near him. And then we can take advantage of distance and him being solo. This is not a nice one. He's not the hardest one, but he does hit hard. We can take advantage of a heavy attack and bleed at this point in time. That's all we've got. I don't want to take the pop while he's close. Block. If that dude gets too close, I'll kill him, and then I'll have to deal with the next round. I don't want to do that right now. No pop on the heavy. No pop on the heavy. No pop on the heavy. Kill him. Oof, that really hurt. That was a micromanaged fucking nightmare. Oh my god. No. Did you see him double heavy then? What the shit, dude? He's gonna bleed. He's dead. Fucking breathe for a minute. Tubes, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Flox, again for the raid. That was a timing. I don't want to kill him because I want to keep the just me and him part of the fight. Man, that was insane. Oof. Who was that with the bits? 90 Santu, you're a legend. Thank you so bloody much. Beer and Cake in the chat. Thank you for the bits. Don't forget, people, if you buy bits on Twitch, you will stack up bits, obviously, over time. It's a leaderboard for everybody. And the more you buy, the more ninja stars you unlock. And there are several special ones. And one person in the world has the 500k ninja star right now. But lots of people have the 1, the 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, and so on and so forth. So go nuts and enjoy. Need to get that spider. Oi, I need to get that infuser. Sneaky motherfucker. Did you see him? Behind me, trying to enrage the room. I disagree. Infuser down. Got to keep these relatively close, otherwise it's going to get tricky. Early execute, bleed on you. Woof. This is micromanagey. Goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, this is a fucking rough round. Especially with that Marauder coming in. I've had the 2 worst ones. I haven't had the heavy attack one yet, the basic one. Now, he does hit hard, but his mechanics are a lot easier to deal with. Having the room full of whirlywinds is bad. And that is in the guide as well. Endless in the chat to tell you how to beat that boss. Does splash from the pop also apply the bleed? No. Only single target. No, the buff itself is a single target one. Good night, Zion Ninjas. Gravy, thank you for watching. Mother Ducky, how you doing? Which one is the worst to deal with? Fucking McForearms. Already explained that about a million times, but the fire one, yes. He's horrible. His light attacks have a massive range. They bleed, and he can hit you for about 20 to 25, maybe 26k on each light attack. We haven't had the taunt buff for a really long time. Air effect abilities have their damage increased. Major buff with enemy slain, and charm. We're gonna have to take this. None of them are really great. Secret. If we succeed, we get another verse. Oh, fuck me. They keep putting these in the wrong order for me. Not that one first. That one last, actually. Okay, you, and then you. This is going to be tricky. Really tricky. You want to get the middle one last. Oh, no, wrong one. Fuck me. Done it in the wrong order. Oh, come on. Not gonna let me do it. Too slow. 3, 2, 1. Oi! Nearly. That was lucky. You should go front to back, not back to front. Took too long to press some of the buttons. Build. Put Lazy Sork in the chat. Had him come at me in my first Marauder and he spawned behind me and immediately cut me in half. He will. He'll one-shot you. You gotta keep your distance. Again, that's in the video. Put Endless in the chat on Twitch. Okay, we've got an extra one, so I'll take the damage that we apply just for putting area of effect abilities on the ground. All the red shit that flies everywhere, you're going to see it? That's from this. And since we can, since it's the last round in the cycle, I'm going to use a consumable. So I'll take... Oh, well, I'm not going to use a consumable. Fuck that. Way rest 1, technically. Don't take it lightly, though. She does hit quite hard. Especially that heavy attack. And the buff isn't applying because this area of effect attack doesn't actually count. Bullshit. I disagree. Oh, there it goes. It actually fired. Don't get caught by that heavy. If you do, you're dead. She's fucking wrecked. Could have been worse. Read that already. Thank you very much.
Requires this fragment, so I'll just pop it over to him, shall I?
I think we got it. I think we got it. We have the ability, if we're lucky, to get a verse to turn into Juffy. Who knows what Juffy is? If you don't, I'm sure a T3 sub somewhere has got the emote. In fact, I think it's a T1. There's an emote for Juffy. Juffy is basically a fluffy Jeff. Because Jeff is a Daedroth, and he looks like a fluffy Jeff. Big werewolf. We've got it. Now we need to pray that we fucking get it. Like the actual verse. It's an offensive one. Here's where RNGesus kicks us in the face. Remember, Juffy mode also can heavy attack, which means we can take advantage of the bleed. Get rid of the archers, they're fucking horrible. And the infuser. Nope. No, you don't. See that? I got a bleed on me and a poison injection. They're fucking awful. No. I tried to get away with blocking at the end of the heavy and I missed it. So that's how it works. It's in the video, but yes, you get the 3 visions that stack, or the 3 visions that stack, and then you get the verse if you're lucky. Salamanders will save the ulti. Oh, by the way, Bugs Nan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Give a shout for Bugs in chat, please. It's not obvious how they work, but I've just explained it so now you know. You've seen the Atro on stream, the fire one. You've seen the ice one on stream because Priska had it yesterday. Today could be Juffy, if it happens. I've got him now. I have it unlocked. Sunny needs to die. Yesterday. Oh shit, there's an infuser in the room. And he did some stuff he shouldn't have done. Oh, that hurt.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Motherfucking hitbox. Thank you for the follow. Was it a follow or a sub? They both sound the same, but one's YouTube, one's Twitch. Either way, thank you very much. Sit down. Oof. It's getting rough now. Pressure's on, especially when you're on stream.
Your gifts from Hermaeus Mora.
Let's fucking go! 5.5k health, weapon and spell damage increased by 12,500, damage taken reduced by 30%, health increased by 750, movement speed increased by 25%, immune to crowd control. Ah, fucking woo. This is going to be absolutely amazing. This is where I die. We've got it. We have actually got it. It's on an average round, so it's no boss. But, I mean... Ah, woo! Let's go! Oh my god, I gotta activate this too. Let's have another one. What do we got? World skills. It's a werewolf. Now, I do need to remind myself of the fucking buttons. Because I'm not using any of the skills anymore, so I need to heal. Bite the enemy doing physical damage and bleed. Which is a taunt. That's the same as the one in Stone Garden. This should be the same as well. Physical damage, generates ultimate, and does the cooldown and turns into ice. Generate loads of ultimate, does bone crushing, so it's a big Stumpy McStump thing. So that's the pound, that's the... Everything builds ulti. Frenzy will... This should be a heal. It does. Heals you 50% of damage inflicted. This ability has 18-second cooldown. And the ulti. It's the same. Same as Stone Garden. So you need to activate the heal straight away. Then just heavy attack the fuck out of everyone in the room. Ah, woo! Let's go, motherfuckers. Oh! Get him! Fucking hell. Oh my god. Ah, woo! Oh, this is too much. Absolutely bonkers. Heal is up. Oh, ulti. Boom! Eat fucking shit. Oh my god. We're gonna swash you, and we're gonna run over to you. An infuser! Oh no, not a fucking infuser. Get dead. 229 fucking K.
Finish him.
That's so fucking nuts. Big doggy. That was absolutely mad. Now you know, if only you could get Marauder as Juffy, you can. I could have used my, one of these in this round, not as Juffy, and transform into a mid-round. That can happen. That is just too much fucking fun. Too much fun. I gotta calm the fuck down. You do need to know what the abilities do, otherwise you'll die. If you want to know what the abilities do, lucky for you, that is actually in a video that's already been out for about fucking 2 years. Put ST in the chat on Twitch for Stone Garden, and for YouTube, it's on the channel you're already on. You're looking for the Stone Garden All About Mechanics guide, and in that video on the last boss, I explain what all those abilities do. I think it might even be before then as well. That's exactly the same. So when they first introduced that to a dungeon, and you're like, well, they're only going to use it once. They had this all along. Now, you don't get to calm down. That was mega. Dude, that was so fucking good. Right, Flame Aura, Tomfoolery. We're going to... Tomfoolery all day long. Break free, reduce damage 50% for 5 seconds. Depends what we get. I'm taking this. I don't care what we get now. I don't even care if we get killed. Fuck it. That was amazing. Hopefully we don't get killed because we want to turn into the Beast Lord again. Oh, wow. It's a giant. This is fine. He hits hard. Watch out. He does hit hard. He doesn't fuck around. Get rid of the balls. Dodge. Wait. That's the same as the Tidebreakers in VKA. You've got to obviously break free from those. Not break free, sorry, block. But he is actually from Western Skyrim? Ulti again. Fucking Meteor for days. You can get rid of the orbs and it does help, but I mean, he's fucking dying anyway. Whatever. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Meteor again. Tomfoolery was a good choice. Oh, fuck. Watch out. Don't be dead at stupid points, dumbass. I'm still hyped from the fucking werewolf.
There are no books up here.
What do we got? Money, money, money.
Enough to take the fragment to
If I didn't have the third verse unlocked, though, I might not have got it. Break free heals you and gives you resources back with a 2-second increase to crowd control. That's really handy. Income and area of effect damage is decreased. That's also handy. And increases critical martial attacks. That, I'm afraid, actually helps towards our bleed. Now, while I should take the defensive one, I'm enjoying stacking the crap out of that, so I'm going to take that. Makes it too easy, it's not fair. It's not. Trust me, especially streaming on 2 different platforms at the same time while being excited as fuck. And tired. Here we go. Spell thief. Get dead. That fucker got me last time. You've got to die first. You do have priority targets. Obviously, you want to get rid of the Fabled fuckers and Sky Shard. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Fucking Goblin bastard. That's a Dremora, not Goblin. Their charges are horrible. And they do stun you so much. Like, constant CC. Probably should have taken the break free one, but it doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't. Is he going to Jeff off me? Yeah, he is. Bear in mind, by the way, the build is designed to give you stamina and magicka back every time you get a kill. So that is why you have more access to CC kind of stamina pools on this particular setup. Outside of what you may experience on a single target boss or on other builds. They're just dying to bleed now. Heavy attack him, leave him. Heavy attack him, leave him. Look, he's dying in the corner. Man. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Heavy attackers. I can't heavy. 3, 2, 1, dodge. What do we got? What do we got? Sun Eater. Problem. Infuser. No, you don't. Whoa, that was close. Get off. No, you don't. Oh, you bastard. She got away with it. It said interrupt, but she still fucking enraged them. I disagree, Finn. Woohoo! Scary shit. You have to fucking be aware of so many things at once. Especially if you're dealing with, like, single target hits. I mean, there's splash damage and AoE involved, but I'm focusing on highlighting one individual. BFG would be a lot easier, because you've just beamed down a corridor. But then his survival would suffer by comparison, so... They've got my nose itching like fuck. The fan is blasting in my face, man. I'm so fucking hot. Went back and looked over my first attempt at EN. No idea that the bleed came from, and I can't see it. I know, Mike, I don't think I'll be able to... let that one down. Put Endless in the chat. There's a guide for it. I've got a guide for this whole arena. Including every single boss that I could find at the time. Heals. I'm taking the heals. It's getting risky. There are 68 bosses explained in that video. And there's a timestamp for every single one of them. Fabled fuckboy, get dead. That one's got to go. That hurt my stamina. That is not ideal. Can you die? Thank you. Oh shit. Doggies, it's fine. I know I have it up in this is my Discord. Nice! I've got to add it to the bot for the Discord, actually. I've still got to update that. There's a few things missing on it. This week's going to be really busy starting from tomorrow, which is already now. Now is tomorrow. Now is Monday. The All About Mechanics guide for this, I'm aiming to finish by tomorrow, but I can't guarantee it. I mean, the written guide, that is, by the way. The video is already live. Amongst other things. Great Thunderwolf, how you doing? I know, obviously, there's other mechanics videos that's still required, but I can only do so much at once. And this had to take priority with it being literally the biggest thing in ESO for fucking years. Heavy attack, please. Need to get rid of the big boys. That dude is heavy attack swinging me from fucking space. Oh shit, I tried to put a damage shield on and not within the gate, not a chance. Yes, I did block that, don't worry. I haven't even picked up the snare from the ice bonus yet. That would have been really helpful. I've got a bleed on me, that is not ideal. I said a bad word. I did say a bad word, but I mean, we're already there, so whatever. Monday's a naughty word. Boss round coming up. Boing. How many points have I got? Money-wise, I'm talking about. Not enough to buy the next buff. I don't have the speed buff yet. That would be helpful as well. Bear in mind, I don't have the speed buff to keep the fuck away from those melees. Smashing. We've got the taunt. I said earlier we haven't had the taunt for ages. We've now got it. Also, bear in mind, this is a new round, so I'm going to take advantage of this. Fits. 10 gifted subs, you absolute legend. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. If you just received a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you to the gifter. And of course, if you were the Dragonborn, you are now dead. Thank you very much. You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. You are a legend. We did not get the beast transformation, unfortunately, but we did get a big amount of AoE damage. So that's going to help. That would be great to have Juffy on this boss, but we don't have it. And it's Valkynes Nagdas. Him. It's that dude from the thing. And I got a taunt. Enjoy. Luke Goblin. Luke Goblin's fucked. Boss is fucked. He does fire stuff. Stay out of it. When he puts his sword in the ground, just get out of his fucking way. Yes, we've got ads everywhere. Don't worry. Taunt's coming up in 3, 2, 1. Now? Should be. There he is. Yes, that was a mental timer. Don't judge me. I'm still fucking pumped from that werewolf, I'm afraid. Whew, have a good night. I'm old and tired. Fitz, you're a legend. Thank you so much.
My turn to pick the mimic fragment out of an ink puddle. I'm
Okay.
ecstatic.
What do we got? Magical damage over time effects increased by 3% per stack. It doesn't affect wall of elements, unfortunately, which is weird. It affects single target ones. Crit heal enchants increased. That's nice. Poison enchantments are increased by 75%. We don't have one. We're going to take the healing. Lycan, Helen, thank you very much. What do we got? Sun Eater. Mine. And dead. They're dumb as fuck when it comes to stairs. That's a horrible Space Invader mechanic. What's your highest cycle? I can't remember. I've been on it so many fucking times, I have no idea. And I don't mean on this particular server. I've been on PTS for fucking 6 weeks, dude.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
It all blurs into one. Maybe like 7 or so. But that doesn't count anymore because they balanced it constantly throughout the duration. So what was difficult may have been easier. What was easier may have been difficult. It varies like fuck now. We did 5 yesterday in a duo. The title's there. Oh, my heel is off. My bad. Of course it's my bad. There's no one else in here. What's up, Zai? Been a while since I caught the live stream. Have you finished the Endless Dungeon yet? Completely completed it. Yep. World's first. Please tell me there's no infuser in the room. Thank fuck for that. That would have been awkward. Heavy is incoming. Watch out. That was a good shot, wasn't it? You see that?
Drinks all around.
Now you're stacked. You're in trouble. So am I if I get caught by that. That should have fired an execute then, but it didn't go off. Get curious. Yeah, it's difficult to keep track of all that stuff too. On this particular server, since it's been live, 5. But they've all been on stream, and I had to leave at like 1 o'clock each time. Yesterday, we fatigued bad and fucking died. Today, I don't want to jinx it. Health from deaths. Big Boomba. What do we got? Another round? Ooh, we're going to want health.
I love Willies. Drinks all around.
That's going to help, actually. Blocking gives free dodge rolls or just a big healing circle. We'll take the healing circle. It increases your max health, but you also get heal for stepping in at the same time. So that is really nice. Be nice to me. Don't give me anything fucking shit. You need to die. What's down the stairs? Sun Eater at the back. Fucking sneak. Wrong target. Bleed is on it anyway. He's going to die. These little ones as well. They're horrible. They don't look much, but fucking CCs are so annoying. Like that. I risked going for a full heavy then, so that's my fault. But yeah, it's harsh. These have a lot of health now too. It's 1 bar. Yep. Lazy Sork. Put it in the chat. I nearly hit the keyboard then. That would be dumb while using the controller. This is the 1 bar variant of the incredibly popular Easy Sork, which has been out for fucking many years. Had updates, constant updates throughout all the different changes. There's a Sun Eater at the back of the room. That is not ideal. It's getting risky. One of you need to die to give me stamina back. That'll work. I had 51k health then. Stamina, please. Dodge. Bash. Block. Oi, 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 oi. I can't bash it. Not a chance. Oh, crit surge ran out. Couldn't interrupt the thing in the middle. They got clusterfucked. That's my first life loss, by the way. Drops, thank you very much. This is round 2, so I can use the buff. Should have done. Lazy Stalk, all one word. Otherwise the link doesn't work. Lazy itself will give you lazy tank. Should we try for it? Oh, boo. It's not what I wanted. Oh well. Who's gonna run it in 3 minutes anyway? That was unfortunate. My first life lost at 442. Where's the fucking thing? I could have got away with that, but unfortunately the interrupt would not connect. Because bastard head, that's why. Just too many enemies all clustered together blocking the target. Why are they enraged? There's not an infuser in the room. $51k health on the Lazy Sork because of that buff. It's temporary, but it's nice. You started for, I'll give the title to John Wick. So much going on. There is a lot going on. What do we got? Cliff Racers, happy days. That'll keep them busy. There's one. Oi! Hopefully the last round, and this one, isn't as harsh as it was a minute ago. To be fair, it was almost there. I was hitting the right targets and everything, just got fucking unlucky. If I'd have got the interrupt with a blob, it would have been okay. But nope, RNGesus denied me. Spell Thief, please tell me it's not an infuser on the other side of the room. Nope, Flame Shaper, it's even worse. Well, it's not worse, the infuser's worse. The Flame Shaper just hits really fuck off hard. The infuser can buff that, that's the problem. That's going to die in the middle. Crit Surge. One more week, can't wait. Dude, I cannot wait till this goes onto console. Victory, health drop. That should have dropped ages ago for me. Dude. Stam Renewal, Shackle Resolve, none of those I want. In fact, I do. I want the damage shield. Please give me the werewolf transformation. That would be epic. Oh, AIDS!
Your mortal appendages are useless. I can fix that. You're here to call the home shelves. Get to it.
So yesterday I got lucky in here because Priska was getting chased by the zombies instead of me. Oh, I disagree. I thought I was going around it. Fuck it, never mind. That one's done anyway. I got the achievement. And it let me keep the buff this time. Oh, you shit canoe. I might die. I might die. I've beat him many, many times, but at this round, he might cause me some problems because I'm going to struggle with my block. Fuck. Ready? Someone put some encouragement cake in the chat, for fuck's sake. Horrible, horrible. I'm going to focus on the ads. Block mitigation is needed. I'm focus facing. That wasn't obvious. Come on, come on. I'm saving my ultimate. For now. He spun at me and one-shot me. I disagree. He did the mechanic in front of himself and spun. That's not meant to happen. I feel cheated. That is not meant to happen. I stood out the cone. We're staying away from him. I disagree. Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm going to be denied the last arc because of it.
So eager to die.
You got Zost? I fucking did, dude. He does his 1,000 cuts very often, though. You got to be so careful. He's doing it again. He'll nuke your stamina. Get a ton of my potion. Really carefully there. This is not good. I'm going to try and keep away from him because I haven't got much of a choice. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! You motherfucker! I lived through it and he fucking pushed me off the edge! I had it. I fucking had it. Hello, Zard Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, man. I had it. There was shit. Was that exactly? I was knocked down where you CC immune and it still pushed me off the edge. I was hit from a swipe that was frontal and he spun. It was the best race for the build. It's up to you, but it's a high elf. It doesn't really matter. You can use whatever you want. The boss was managed. I had him. I was then about to get up from the break from the knockdown, and he threw me off a cliff. Just before the end, they cheated me at the finish. I would have taken a legitimate death. That was bonkers. You're not supposed to be pushed around the room when you're CC immune. Anyway, whatever. That was a fucking mental run. Let's have a look. This shit here. These, I had all the physical stacks. I had increased critical damage on martial attacks while I don't have any. I had increased critical chance with martial attacks while I don't have any. Increased healing and all the rest of it. 20% increase to bleeds. Where the fuck has it gone? Increase the damage over time. And there was one more. I don't remember where the fuck it is. All of those stacked with that bleed. And it made a world of difference. That boss was about to go. The ads were dropping really, really quick. If not for being ping-ponged off the side, that would have been okay, because the damage shield was taking all the damage. But I got denied, so rip. Just curious question, if I'm running Esoteric Environment Greaves on PvP Sork Tank, do you have any recommendations I have prior? Not really, no. Because customizing your own build on live stream is almost impossible with loads of people that might ask for theirs as well. So we've been here for a long time going over like 600 sets in the game. That's why I have one-to-one sessions on Patreon. The only advice I can really give you is, if in doubt, try it out. Look at the stuff you like the look of, see if you think it'll work, and try it. If you don't try, you don't have results. I have to go. It is 1:20 in the morning. I got denied the fucking finish. Finn, always watching Zai, pushes the deny button. I didn't lose any lives all the way up until that point. Lost one on a bad round, and then was denied by 2 issues with the warrior. And they're not in the video. The video shows you all the difficulty and all the mechanics. To put endless in the chat, my bad. It's not your bad at all. It's just very difficult to go into detail with that when there's so many variables to consider outside of sets. But if in doubt, try it out. You got denied hard. I did. I will state that is exactly what happened. On the round of all the ads, I got stuck. There's nothing I could do. There was too many enemies. I couldn't do the interrupt. I died. Legitimate. That was bullshit. Put endless in the chat if you want to see the actual fight as to what you're supposed to do. Amongst 67 other fights as well. That whole mechanics guide will teach you nearly all the bosses in here. Every single one that I could find with 47 hours of footage crammed into a just short 2-hour video. I gotta go. I'm fucking knackered. That was exhausting. That was fun. That was denied at the end, but the werewolf transformation was by far the most fucking exciting part of the day. So I'm happy with that either way. Thank you for watching. Links in the description on YouTube if you're there already. For socials, Patreon, Throne, Twitter, Instagram, the website zonogaming.com, loads of other stuff. You can hit the join button if you want to be a member and support directly on YouTube and get access to 1,000 live streams. And there's another one where you've got offcuts and stuff from behind the scenes. If you're on Twitch, socials in the chat, all the links are there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in